Hello everybody, welcome. Goodness gracious. Hopefully you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, and or evening in whichever part of the world you're in. Whoa, wait a minute, put the music that high. Okay. Sorry, I was hungry when I got home and I was like, man, I wanted like drink the fideo. I want to eat my grandmother's fideo soup, so I was eating soup real quick. But hello again. First and foremost, I'm so sorry for my Wi-Fi. I'm not the only one. I drove a good friend of mine to a doctor's appointment and they also said, yeah, our Wi-Fi provider also keeps having problems. I was like, yeah, only from oh no. I was not gonna hold back. That's great. How are you eating soup in this weather? I mean, it's like 101, but like my grandmother made fideo. It's not like I can't eat it, you know. I'm gonna lie about everything. We had to lie. We had to say, oh, that was good. That was great. Just kidding. Anyways, yeah. So the reason this has like 3 VODs is because my Wi-Fi died the first time. They did maintenance for some god-awful reason. That's why it was down. And then we tried to bring it back, but then apparently they still kept doing the maintenance, so it just wouldn't come back. So unfortunately, we couldn't finish our stream. And yeah. But now we get to finish it. We get to talk shit. I mean, say good things about anime. Good thing is though, I've watched a few first episodes of a lot of these already. Well, not a lot. Maybe like 2 or 3. Maybe like 2 or 3 I saw episode 1. And then the others I haven't seen. So this could be a little extra perspective. I'll probably type... Alright, my hair is like getting in my face. I could feel it. Okay, so I'm probably gonna type a little text box thing for myself. We're gonna add a text box. And it's gonna say episode 1 spoiler. Okay. And alright, and I kind of need this in black font because what color I need black so you guys can read it. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna hover this over like any anime that I've already seen episode 1 for. Yes, okay. Alright, let's see who's here. Hi Bryant, welcome. Hi Ty, welcome. Hi Nimby, welcome. Hi Feilong, welcome. Hi La Dog, welcome. Alright, did I get everybody? I got Ty, Bryant, Nimby, La Dog, and Feilong. Nice. Okay. Diabolical Lovers is great. Yeah, it's amazing. I love Charlotte. Yeah, Brothers Conflict was the best. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna pretend that what happened before was partially real, or maybe it was a figment of your imagination. But we're gonna shoot through these real quick until we get back to where we were at, which was... Oh god. Yeah, it was right here. It was this row. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So when you want to go on that Genshin trailer, oh my gosh, I totally forgot about that. Okay, so we'll probably... Oh wait, let me talk about it now real quick. So if you don't know, I like Genshin. It showed the 4 shades. Well, it showed 3 of them. 1 of them was technically missing. But it showed the 4 shades, and that was absolutely insane. Apparently, the shade of time, she has the same VA as Ayumi Murase. I did not know my man can do that pitch. Like, it makes sense, though, because... Where the heck is it? Here it is. Let me... Oh, no, that's my adventuring. Cannot change that one. Where's my show chat thing? What the heck? image. What's this? What's second image? Oh yeah, perfect. Okay, we'll do that one. So, if you don't know, oh, there it is. Okay. My caps lock is on. Open. There we go. Okay, so Ayuma Murase voices a lot of, like, male characters. Sometimes he does, like, the really pretty boy, the really cutie patootie, and then sometimes he just does, like, your just plain Jane main character. But he voices this character, Hanya, a really pretty yokai boy Shikigami that has a beautiful face because he ripped off 1,000 faces. Anyways, so I didn't know his range could be like super feminine too. Oh, okay, I will admit there's one voice actor whose range is like absolutely amazing. Okay, my hair is still getting in my face. Hold on. It is oh my god, what's his name? Ortho voice actor. What the heck? No! No! You cannot do this to me, Wi-Fi! No! Oh my god! I wasn't even saying shit, though! I was being so nice right now. I was being so nice. I think it disconnected. Did it disconnect? Hello? Can you hear me? My gosh. Okay, hopefully it didn't disconnect there. Wi-Fi, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. If you do this to me, I'm gonna murder you. Ayuma Murase is a guy. Yes! Oh my god. Ayuma Murase. So his range is good, but there's this one voice actor, his range is insane. Is Shota Aoi. That man can sound like a woman with triple D, okay? Like, his range is amazing. But yeah, this is Ayuma Murase. He's a cutie patootie. He's got, like, a really young face, too. Let me get a picture. Yeah, Ayuma Murase is a guy. He does, like, a bunch of really cute boy characters. Or he does, oh my god, who does he do? Really cute boy characters and main characters. He does a lot of main characters as well. My life, I thought Betty JP was a lady. No, that's a guy. That is a guy. I don't want to sign in to Instagram. Just let me. How do I take screenshot? Download? Oh, okay, that's cool. Let me get the picture of Ayuma Murase. Oh, sorry, you said the range of a woman. Oh, no, not Ayuma Murase. It's, I'll show you right now. I'll show you guys, like, a video. Hopefully I don't get copyright on it. But I'll show you a video right now. And I'll show you, yeah, Shota Aoi. Oh, okay, here. Yeah, this is Ayuma Murase. So he voices Hinata, he voices Luck in Black Clover, he voices Alan, he's Ryo in Devilman Crybaby, he's Hajun, Sayo, Kokoro, Mizuki, Venti, Tori, Kirwing. So he does a lot of like really pretty boys, but he also does MCs like Hinata and Alan and Iruma and Ryo. So he has a pretty interesting range of characters that he does do. And then the gentleman that that does, oh my gosh, where is it? I think I need to go on YouTube. Shota Aoi's voice range is absolutely insane. Oh my god, I've been living a lie. I know most pretty boy characters in anime are usually voiced by a woman, but every now and then you have like a real cutie. Oh my god, my Wi-Fi is just being an asshole to me. Okay, Shota Aoi sounding like a woman. Okay, is this it? Yes! Okay, it's this one. Okay, let me do desktop audio. You guys can hear it. I'm gonna turn off the background.
声優さんということなんですね。
あ、この人すごいわでも本当に。
じゃあ赤ちゃんからおば
Oh,
あさん。
hold on. Let me paste it here. Okay. Let me show you guys. If it wants to loud. Theater mode? We do theater mode. Click, click.
もう声優さんということなんですね。
Come on. There we
こ
go.
の人
Okay.
すごいわでも本当に。
じゃあ赤ちゃんからおばあさんまでさまざまな声が出せる。
マジかよ。
例えばどう
赤ちゃんで言うと、まああんまり言葉は喋りませんけど、
お前何を言ってるんですか。
まあまあでも。
Wait until you get hear his female voice though.
ずっと入ったな。
女性役だと、
はい。
ねえひとしさん、今夜のご予定はどうなっていらっしゃるの？
With this Wi-Fi, I do.
でももう本当に子供か、ちょっとこう美少年とか、あとは女性役ですね。ちょっとこうおっぱいが大きいような方とか。
おっぱいが大きいの。
はい。
With large
おっぱい
breasts.
大
Yeah.
きい方の声ってどんな声なの。
あ、でもそろそろ私のお相手をしてくださらない？
うわ。
Wow.
F やな。
That's an F call.
あんまりない人の声はどう違うんですか。
先輩。
あ、ほんまにないわ。
Anyways, that is Shota Aoi. So that guy, his range is insane. Oh my god, he's so funny. I love him so much. Sweet guy, sweet guy. Anyways. Alright, any plans for the weekend? Well, I'm doing D&D on Saturday, and then I'm hanging with my friend on Sunday. So yeah, I guess those are my plans. You live like this with this Wi-Fi? I do. See, this is why I have trust issues. I know. Actually, okay, so I don't know if anyone saw this anime, Akudama Drive. Let me see, let me look it up. Oop, Akudama Drive. Everyone gets unalived. Sorry, spoiler alert. Okay, so Akudama Drive, one of the characters. Wait, I thought that was Shota Aoi. Oh, never mind. I thought that was him. I could have sworn that was him. Oh, never mind then. I think she does male characters too. Okay. Well, going to cinema say, nice, we're gonna go watch. But is he single? Asking for a friend? Goodness gracious. Alright, so. Sorry, we got on a side tangent. But yeah, I really like the trailer. Okay, I will admit the only disappointment I had, but then realized later on that I shouldn't be disappointed because I technically didn't see it. So the only thing I didn't like, that I was disappointed about at first, was Ryan Daughter's design. Because to me, Ryan Daughter, Gold, is like this unhinged maniac scientist. You know, I'm gonna tilt my fan. Okay, is this unhinged maniac scientist, right? Like that, the, you know, badass lady. She's kind of crazy, you know. And that's kind of what I was imagining, was like messed up hair, wild hair, glasses, you know, obviously golden eyes. And just to her to have like that very stoic expression, like over, like a Ron May, but like more unhinged, sorta. And I was kind of sad. I was like, what? Ryan Daughter, that's what? But then I remember she's in Nabris's body. She's in the Shade's body. So we technically didn't get to see what Ryan Daughter looked like. So to this day, we still don't know what gold looks like. We know what Nabris looks like, but we don't know what gold looks like. So I'm a little upset they took away her glasses. I was like, what? Nabris had glasses. Keep the glasses. I feel like gold would have glasses. I don't know. She just gives me that vibe. Aside from that, everything was just kind of like really surprising. I got home pretty late, and I mean, I was like, wow, what the fudge, crackers. Oh, I also have a small announcement. We cannot get the broken car emote anymore because I will not have my car in the next 2 weeks. No, my car did not break down. So a while ago, I was thinking of getting a new car. Well, not like a brand new car, like something off of auction. And so I gave my parents money. I was like, here you go, just get me an auction car. It kept falling through the last couple months. So finally, they told me, they're like, oh, hey, we got you a car. I was like, what? What? Like, first they had me playing a guessing game as I'm eating my brisket. They're like, you'll never guess what we got you. I was like, what'd you get me? I was like, anime? No. My mother was like, I'm gonna keep it if you can't guess. I was like, what? I was like, anime? No. Oh, a book? No. Dinosaurs? No. Stationary? No. Okay. Eventually I gave up. They're like, cut your car! I was like, oh, okay. They had me fork over a little bit more money, but they got me a car. So I got a new car now, and it's like really good car. We got it really cheap at the auction. And I have two interesting stories. When my father went to go check out that car at the auction, there was 2 other cars. There was one he liked. He's like, oh, that's cool. He's like, can I open it? And they're like, you can't open that. Like, why can't I open the car? And the guy's like, I wouldn't open that if I were you. My dad's like, why? Like, he was very confused. The guy's like, biohazard. Dad's like, like animal? And, oh, okay, was your reaction? Oh, no, I dropped my food. They just showed me the picture and I dropped my burger on my plate. And I was like, holy shit. Damn. I mean, I knew they were working on getting me one because I already gave them like the money for it. It's probably a good thing. My sensor broke, so now my car keeps saying low fuel, even though it's like half a tank. And then my windshield wiper broke off, so I think it was time. Anyways, yeah, so the employee guy showing my dad, he's like, no, it's a biohazard. My dad's like, what, like animal? He's like, no, like human. He's like someone shit in there? And he's like, no, like someone unalived themselves in there. My dad's like, oh my god. And so he's like, oh, and he's like, yeah, they were in there a long time. We can't get the smell out. And I was like, oh, that he told you them? And it's like, yeah. And then he showed me the other car that was also a biohazard. He said, now that one, they couldn't get the stains out, so it's everywhere. And I'm like, oh my god. So I was like, holy shit. So you're driving all this time with the No. I knew I had half a tank. I don't go places. I hope you guys know that. I don't go out very often. And if I do, someone else is driving. Yeah, no, I have half a tank. I mean, the meter goes back. So it'll go down to low fuel for like a minute or two, and then it goes straight back to where the meter's supposed to be. Hi, Phil Harry. God, I'm a love lore of mysteries. I've been seeing clips, especially of a clip of Wei Wuxian and Leonardo, and it said my dad from 1985. So Leonardo's the son and Wei Wuxian's the dad. My dad from da 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 da. I was like, yes, he is. He's a very beautiful updated version of Wei Wuxian of Victorian era, and I'm loving it. I haven't seen the episodes though. I will get to it later. Knowing you, you're probably right, and Mel got it wrong. Oh, you mean I don't know about that. They probably got it right. I'm probably getting mixed up. We were so against Celestia pre-character reveal. Why? It's not like Hoyoverse hasn't done this before. Do you know how many character reveals they've done in Honkai Star Rail alone, and we still don't have anybody The Stonehearts, for example. Okay, the Annihilation Gang, another example. You know, who knows when we're gonna get the Ravagers? You know, I have no idea when we're gonna see them again. So I mean, I'm not even surprised. Yes, I was surprised that it was a random Wednesday night, but again, I'm not surprised that they just threw it in your face. I was like, yeah, they do that all the time. No, like nothing there. Anyways, yeah, we can't get the broken car emote because I have a better car now. But it was a good deal though. Yeah, no, it was a really, really good. Oh wait, the Biohazard car? I have no idea. They both got bought, so somebody bought them individually. If they knew it had a biohazard and there was a smell, I don't know. Legit gas. Could have ran out you with half. Really? Are you sure? I was okay. Showcase stream. Hi, Seiseki. Welcome. For what Celestia did to the people of Conria? What do you mean? I'm confused. What's your question? Anyways, so that was our side tangent. All right, now we're gonna go back to the showcase. So we're gonna go through this real quickly because when I was doing this previously, my Wi-Fi dropped at around here, so we didn't get to finish. But we'll just go real quick. I am gonna watch season 2, I think. I vaguely remember season 1, so let's see how it goes. You missed my chat. What did you say, Ty? I'm going to watch Superman. Oh, nice. My friends go watch Superman. She hasn't gone to the movies in like a year and a half, and I say, you want to go watch Jurassic Park Rebirth? And she's like, no, I'm not wasting my return back to movie theaters to watch Jurassic Park. I was like, damn, okay, I see how it is. She's like, I'm gonna watch Superman. I'm like, okay, you do you, boo. I'm awake. Hi, Baba. Welcome. You asked me if we were hating Celestia. Oh, I got you, bread. Thank you, Baba. My chat. Here it is. Thank you for the shop. Thank you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Give snuggles. You give dino huggies. Wow. Okay. Thank you, Baba. All right. I'm awake. When the shades are presented big booth, people change their mind. Oh, I know. We're like, they're monsters, and then now they have the ginormous breasts. I get the gold shoulder a lot. I'm sorry. I miss your chat sometimes. I'm sorry. Let's see. In good Superman. Okay. Oh. I'm sorry. You know I derail in conversations. I get on one tangent, I go off. Okay, so this one I was probably gonna watch. Maybe. I don't know yet. I haven't watched episode 1, you know it already came out. I haven't been inclined to watch it. Alright, and then Dandadan season 2, I already did watch episode 1. Okay, so let me get my little text bubble. Text bubble. Oh shoot, where did I move? I moved something. I don't know. Oh, I moved image 2. My bad. Okay, here it is. So episode 1 spoiler for this one. Once I'm done talking about it, I will unclick the spoiler. But right now, when the text is on, I'm going to talk about episode 1. So I did watch episode 1. Obviously it shows in the front that's not like a snake god thing. It's just some weird earthworm from Africa that's eating people. It was pretty good, a lot of action, so I'm very excited for Dandadan season 2. I feel like they really just kind of threw you in right off the bat for like the next mystery. So I guess we'll see how it goes. They might just end this next episode or the episode after that. I'm not too sure. But I'm kind of curious if whatchamacallit. I'm curious if her friend, what's his name? No, I think some have and some haven't. So some are still coming out next week. Like Kaiju 8 season 2, that one's coming out next week. Oh, Enjoji or Jin. I'm kind of wondering if he's gonna get powers from the worm. I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, really fun season 2. I'm already really loving it all over again. This one still hasn't come out. For sure go watch though. I really fell in love with Kaiju 8. Hoshino is my absolute favorite. No, I haven't seen the episode this day off. I'm gonna go watch it later. But yeah, I really loved it. the first season. I loved reading the manga. I have volume 1 through 3, I think, so I read that before watching the anime, and so when I watched the anime, I was having a lot of fun. I'm probably not gonna watch this one. I'm still trying to catch up with season 1. I got kind of bored. This one, I didn't really like the art style or the premise. It kind of just sounded like every other action anime ever. And yeah, I probably don't want to watch it. So I'm probably not gonna watch this one. I did want to watch this one, but it's very much a romance, drama, slice of life kind of vibe, so I haven't been inclined to like actually sit down and start watching it. But yeah, I did want to watch this one. I'm not watching this one. I've already missed like 5 movies in between season 1 apparently, so I don't even think it's worth it. This one I did kind of want to start. Well, Hame has an 8.83. Which one? Which one? This one? Oh my god, it's higher than Dandaran. What the frick? Alright, now I guess I'm more inclined to actually watch it, I guess. Let's see, is there a voice actor? I mean, nobody's like really popping out at me right now, so we'll see how it goes. Let's see. So, okay, if it has an 8.3, I guess I might as well. This one has an 8.5. Oh, so I was trying to watch this one, but like, I don't know. I feel like my expectations for this are gonna be so high because everyone says it's amazing. But then what if I get bored? What if I don't like it? I'm kind of scared. But yeah, there's like some weird voodoo thing that he has in his backpack as he's dying or whatever. I can't remember. I forgot to get rid of this. Okay. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep it on. I'm gonna put it on this one. Okay, so I tried to watch a little bit of episode 1 for this. I couldn't do it. I couldn't. I started it and I was already annoyed at the fact that they just threw you in. So Talia gets attacked because apparently she's wearing a... He pretty much summarizes what happened at the end of the last season. He's like, oh yeah, I have to help Talia to get to her old country because apparently she put on an outfit that's meant for the royal family of this country and they're trying to assassinate her. And I need to get to this port, but I haven't been able to get to the port. And he's somehow on the dragon with the dragon girl and they're flying to the port. But then they run to Philo and the other chick, the princess, because they were out training in the woods and they run into them. Like, I already feel like I'm already confused. What were we... That's the thing with this one specifically that really bothered me with Rising the Shield Hero, is every time they start a new freaking season, they throw you in at the most random starting points, and you just have no idea what the F is going on. Like last time when they had the green-haired girl, I was like, who the F is that? I totally forgot about her, and I was like, why is she with you guys? What is going on? You know, like, they just throw you in. So I don't know if I want to sit through that again. So I stopped watching. I'll probably watch it later, but right now I wasn't mentally, I just wasn't prepared to go on. What's the first anime you watched? First anime I watched was it was either Pokemon, Hamtaro, or Sailor Moon. I want to say it was Pokemon. Yeah. Pokemon is probably the first anime I watched. And then from there, I got into Hamtaro, Sailor Moon, and I did watch Inuyasha, which kind of threw me off of anime for a while, because the episode I saw was like the flesh-eating monster in that female village or whatever. So that kind of scared me to the daylight time. They just throw you in a new arc each season? From what I remember, like the past 3 seasons, yeah, pretty much. So you got season 1, and then beginning of season 2, they throw you in. Beginning of season 3, they throw you in, and you just kind of get context over the course of dialogue. In this case, he was just kind of dialoguing like, oh yeah, this happened, and we're trying to get to this port. And I was looking at the comments too, that also threw me off as I was looking at the forum, and it said, oh yeah, he keeps getting these side quests. And I'm like, he hasn't even gone yet? He's stuck on a freaking side quest? Again? So I gave up. The Rip original video of Gary and Professor Oak. Oh, did they pass away? Oh, I didn't know that. I don't remember English VAs. I'm sorry. I vaguely remember Pokemon in my childhood, but I don't think I've watched any recent episodes now, except maybe movies. But even then, I watch them sub now. Alright, so these haven't aired. I didn't watch this one yet. I want to. I was definitely not going to watch this one. I know this one aired today. I haven't seen it since I just got home from work. Let's see. Oh, I watched episode 1 of this one. Is my spoiler thing back on? Okay, so I really love the Silent Witch. Oh my gosh, I'm having so much fun with it. The art style is absolutely beautiful. The main character, it's exactly as the description says. She was so afraid to speak to others that she essentially perfected and mastered silent spell casting. And as part of the 7 sages, she has to like go do work every now and then, so she defeated like a black dragon and like a bunch of wyvern and stuff. And then one of her fellow sages, the barrier sage, he like shows up at her house. He's like, hey, so you know how I'm in political cahoots with the first prince? She's like, yeah. He's like, well, they have me being the bodyguard of the second prince. And she's like, that doesn't make any sense. He's like, I know, I don't know what they're doing, but whatever. So I gave him this medallion to protect him when he goes to school, but then the medallion broke like the day afterwards, and the headmaster said it was an accident, which I call bullshit. So I need you to go undercover and go protect him for me. And she's like, what? So I gave her this fake backstory, and this lady, or this girl right here, she's supposed to pretend to be like an evil sister. Like, they're supposed to pretend to be sisters, and that's her fake identity. But she absolutely loves her. She's like, oh my god, thank you for saving my city, and I'll try and be the meanest villainess so you can be undercover, and they won't figure you out, you know. And they're so cute. And then the barrier sage, he's so funny because he's like, yeah, I had to spend like 2 weeks away from my wife. It was horrible. I missed her so much. And his wife is so funny. I think she's a doctor. So the moment she walked in the house, she's like, oh my gosh, you're malnourished, underweight. Like, this is bad. So she like, I have to give you food, have to give you medicine. And it's so funny. But yeah, I'm already really loving this one. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. What did I watch that I gave it 10? I recently gave something a 10 and I can't remember. It wasn't this one. I don't think it was this one. What did I watch that I gave it 10? I gave something a 10 recently. What did I watch? Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Ooh. Come on. I'm trying to like look at my anime list on my phone. Come on. Oh my goodness. Please? Please? Okay. What? It doesn't show me. Damn it. Watching. What did I give a 10? Let me see. No. Wait, I already finished that one though. Oh, I guess I didn't. Click it. Oops. Okay, I did finish that one. What did I give a 10? I gave something a 10. What? I thought I gave something a 10. What did I give a 10? Okay, the only thing I have for a 10 right now is the Hana wa Saku Bungo. Oh, okay, okay, we'll find it right now. There was one that I gave a 10. You give ratings for first episode? No, but this one was so amazingly good that I had to give it a 10. All right, so that one was really good. We're gonna jump over to this one now. So this one, I was expecting it to be cool because usually when animations want to like center on water, like animation studios kind of just want to focus on the water. They're like, look, we can animate water. Isn't that cool? This was nothing special. I mean, I watched it and I got kind of bored. I was like, oh, the animation's not like 100% great. Sometimes it's a little janky. It was okay. It wasn't. It was meh. It was very meh. Like, eh. Okay, I'm not gonna watch Pain Stalking, Togen Aki. I kind of didn't like the art style for it, so I don't think I'm gonna watch it. Definitely not gonna watch this one. Definitely not gonna watch this one. This one I already watched. So it was episode 1. It was about 45 minutes. Fairly good. I had already seen clips of Clevatus, whatever his name is, the demon thing, whatever. I've already seen clips on TikTok, which I think pretty much was most of the show. So yeah, basically 13 heroes are sent to try and kill him. And he kills the heroes, she's one of them. And he said, oh, let me go destroy the kingdom that sent the heroes. So he destroys the kingdom, which was like Haydens, I think that's what they're called. And they're like a smithing kingdom, so they make like magical weapons that can defeat the beast. So the king gets unalived, and the ceiling and the smithy where like the big cauldron thingy is to make the magical weapons is sealed off. And then he took a baby from the kingdom because the lady was like slowly getting unalived. She said, here, take my kid, save him. He's like, why am I gonna save a human? No, I was gonna unalive you all. She's like, no, the baby can't. You can't blame the baby for where it was born or who it was born to. Just take the baby. He'll prove to you that humans are good. He's like, all right, bet. So he took the kid, and the lady gets unalived. And he's like, I don't know how to raise a baby. What do I do? So he revives one of the heroes, the only female hero, Alicia. And so he tasked her with taking care of the baby. And now they're just traveling together to take care of the baby. What happened at the end of episode 1 is, I guess he's in a human form right now. I think his human form is weaker than his actual form. So he got knocked out very easily and he started bleeding. And then she got knocked out too. So that's how episode 1 ends. But since Haydn, the kingdom that has like the smithing technique to make the magical weapons, is destroyed, everyone's gonna go and try and like break into the cauldron smithing place to get the stuff, I guess. So you have Sailor Moon, Glybrob, which Sailor Scout you think you are. I really like Sailor Jupiter, but I love the design of Sailor Mars. Like, I guess if I had to pick 2 Sailor Scouts, I like Sailor Mars and Sailor Jupiter. The one I feel I most like, though, is Sailor Mercury. I haven't seen episode 1 of this yet. I'm gonna watch it. It looked really cute. For sure I don't want to watch it. Not gonna watch that one. Probably not gonna watch that one. I would need to literally rewatch all of season 1 to watch this. I'm still finishing season 1. This one, this guy's a huge ciscon until some new girl shows up. I don't even want to. Brocons and ciscons can get out of hand very easily, and I don't even want to step into that territory. I said I was gonna watch this one because the female characters, their designs are very much like unlike most characters I've seen. Like, most characters have like the long pretty hair, they have the short cutesy hair that are curly, or like they have a clip in their hair, you know, they got like that, they got that hairstyle. But these are like, this is just, I guess, female characters that I normally wouldn't see in a romance anime, except like side characters and not like a main love interest. And the MC looks really he seems really sweet, and also he also looks really girly too. You all thought that was a girl. I said, no, it's a guy. Oh, this one, betrothed to my sister's ex. Okay, so let me explain that. All right, so this goes here. Let me explain that one. I've already read these, I think, but we're gonna read this. So this one was really funny. I wanted to give this one a high score, but I said, no, let me see how the rest goes. So the animation's very decent. The thing is, okay, this girl, she is the youngest daughter of the Baron, and they're pretty poor. Like, their family's pretty poor, and she has an older sister who's a cute, short, blonde girl. But, okay, so here's the confusion. She's really tall for her age. I mean, I'm pretty sure she's, like, older, but, like, she's the younger sister of the 2 daughters. So the older sister looks like the younger sister, and the younger sister looks like the older sister because of a height difference, and she just looks more mature. Think of, the red-haired girl from the Yakuza one. the red-haired Yakuza chick. I forgot. Retsuko Reina. I forgot her name was. Kind of like that build. She's very tall and beautiful, red hair. And so what happened was, it was her birthday, and oh, she's treated as a maid, by the way. But her older sister loves her, and she's like doesn't like that the father treats her so badly. But yeah, so it was her birthday, and she thought she's gonna celebrate her birthday, but then they're celebrating as a debut ball for her older sister, and so she runs out crying, and she's crying by the pond, and this guy shows up, and he was asking like, "Oh, hello, maid. Where can I go?" And I'll explain that question in a second. And this isn't like just any there's like siscon and brocon. There's like a very fine line. Anime likes to play with those. Anyway, so she's crying, and he asks if she's a maid, and his maid's like, "Oh no, that's one of the daughters." He's like, "Oh, sorry about that." And so apparently his mom is a dancer from a foreign country, which is why he has, I guess, that appearance. And so she said, "Oh, are you from so-and-so?" He's like, "No, but my mom is." She's like, "Oh my gosh, that's so great." And she's like talking about his culture and stuff, like his mom's culture. She's like, "Yeah, I read it in books and stuff." But apparently, like most anime set in this time period, it is frowned upon for women to know a lot of things that she shouldn't know, because only men are supposed to know whatever, like the Sanctus one that they got mad at her. Anyways, so she quiet down, and she said, "Oh, I'm sorry." He's like, no, it's okay, like keep talking, I enjoyed our conversation." She's like, "No, I gotta go." So she leaves. He sends a letter the next like couple days later that says, "Hey, I want to marry your eldest daughter, Anastasia," which is her older sister. Her name is, what's her name? Her name is Mary. Yeah, her name is Mary. And so he said, "I want to marry Anastasia." So they're like, "Oh, okay." So they send Anastasia to go marry the guy, and she's like, "Oh, well, at least she found a husband." Anyways, Anastasia died in a carriage accident. And so she's still mourning about her sister getting unalived. And they're like, "Okay, well, we still have to pull the marriage through, so we're gonna send you instead." So they send her, and the guards at the gate are like, "No, we don't like you. Get out of here." And even, who shows up? Oh yeah, they're like, "No, we only accepted Anastasia, but since she's not here anymore, we don't want the other sister." And so the dad's throwing a hissy fit, and she's just like in the carriage, like not really knowing what to do, because she's already feeling very unwelcomed. And so the maid comes out, his maid that had saw her that night. The maid comes out, and the father is like about to hit the maid, and the maid like does some martial arts move or whatever and pins him down. And so she jumps out of the carriage. She's like, "Oh my god, I am so sorry about that. My father is an idiot. I'm sorry he offended you." And the maid freezes, and she looks down at the girl, and she's like, "Oh my god." She's like, I'm sorry, what's your name?" She said, "Oh, my name's Mary. I'm the younger sister." And the maid has that face of like, "Oh shit." And so the maid's like, "Please come with me." And so they go in, and they're waiting in the waiting room, and eventually they kick the father somewhere, I can't remember, and she's like walking through the hall, and he's like yelling at the maid. He's like, "No, I don't want the younger sister. I love Anastasia. She's the one I want to marry. I love her." And the maid's like, sir, I understand that, but you really need to see Mary before you say any more." And so she walks out. She's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm not my sister." And he freezes. And he's like, "Wait, what's your name?" She said, "Oh, my name is Mary. I'm sorry. My older sister Anastasia died." And he's like, "So you're Mary?" She said, "Yes." He's like, "You're the younger sister?" "Yes." He's like, "Oh shit." So what happened was he didn't get her name the night he met her. So when he sent the letter, because she looked older and taller, he thought she was the older sister, not knowing she was the younger sister. And so this whole time he wanted to marry her and not Anastasia. And he realizes that mistake. So he said, no, it's okay. We'll go through with the marriage. It's fine. It's fine. And so at the end of episode 1, after they let her stay at the estate and they get her cleaned up and she has a really pretty dress and she even meets his mom and the mom approves of her. They're like, okay, then yeah, we can get married. She's like, no, I'm sorry, I can't marry you. And that's how episode 1 ends. July 5th. When did that come out? I had to wait till Saturday for episode 2. Darn. But yeah, that's what happened. So it's not that he was with the sister. It's that he mistakenly proposed to the wrong sister because she looks older and she's taller than her older sister. Oopsie of the, yeah, very much oopsie of the, he's like, oh my god, like, him and the maid, like, they were in such absolute shock, and he's literally panicking. He's like full panic mode, because he's like, oh my god, I proposed to the wrong person. And I feel bad, because then her sister is, like, not alive. But then I'm kind of worried if her sister maybe, because her sister is really sweet. Her sister loved making men's clothes for her because she was so tall and like really beautiful. She's like, oh my god, you look great in women's clothing and men's clothing. I hand sewed these clothes for you, and I'm gonna give you this box before I have to go. And it was really sweet. So I'm kind of hoping her sister isn't dead, but we'll see. Okay, the one I gave a 10 to, what the frick? There is no fucking way that one got an 8.3 and this one has a 7.48. There's no way. Y'all don't have eyes. Jesus. No way. Okay, this anime I gave a 10 to straight up. The reason I gave it a 10 is because the animation is phenomenal. My girl Sayori Hayami voices the main character. Did not know she can do a cool, collected, calm lady. And it's hilarious. So she's... Okay, let me... Is my spoiler thing still here? Yeah. Okay, so she... I don't know what her deal is, though, yet, so I'm still trying to figure that out. But she was on her way home, and it was raining, and she stumbles across this box, and it has a tanuki in it. And... it says, oh, please take me home. And she's debating on it, and he flips the paper and it says, I'm easy to take care of. She's like, oh, okay, you're very smart. And so she thinks it's a dog. And she keeps saying it's a dog, and he continuously tells people through his little paper writing is that, what was it? What was it? Oh my gosh, what was it called? What was it? Yeah, he has a little paper board, like he has a notepad. There you go. He has a notepad that he draws on, that he writes on. And so he continuously keeps writing, I'm a dog. There's that one point where she takes him to the vet. And the vet's like, oh, that's and the tanuki keeps writing, I'm a dog, please just say I'm a dog. And the vet's like, okay, that's fine. And then later on, when he's at the park, there's this guy petting some cats, and the tanuki goes over for pets. He's like, hey, you're not a cat. He's like, I'm a cat. He's like, that's not a cat. And then so she picks up the tanuki, like, oh, I'm sorry, that was my dog. He's like, that's a dog? She's like, yeah, it's a dog. And he puts on the little notepad again, I'm a dog. And the guy in his inner monologue's like, you can't be both. What? But then she's really pretty, and I love all her outfits, and the ending was really good. And I was like, to sit in a bathtub listening to the rain at night. Yeah, no. I have no windows, nor do I like bathtubs. I dislike bathtubs. I'm a shower girl at heart. I hate bathtubs. I hate baths. I don't like baths. I just don't like baths. But this anime was such a mood. Such a mood. Oh my god. Oh no. Whoever gets siscons, I just... Wait, oh wait, is this a show where the main emphasis like she doesn't like herself? Oh, that one? Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And then, let's see. What do you call a sleeping bull? A bulldozer. Oh, I get it, because you doze off. Hee hee. Heat wave. Oh, I know. Heat waves. There is something I did want to bring up at the end of stream. I'm not going to bring it up now because it is very much a sad subject. So I'll bring it up at the end of stream in regards to like current weather right now. Oh, wait, you said to Abby or say hey, actually has some range, but yes! Yes! Sailor Mercury, your living care. Aw, thank you, Ty. Thank you, thank you. I would love to do a song cover of any of the Sailor Moon songs. That'd be amazing. Do 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 do. No, no, I can't see it. I might get copyrighted. But yeah, this is one where she has like a bit of a deeper, more like older lady voice. But also this character's outfits are absolutely amazing. I love the opening song too, like the animation. It's really good. It shows like her different outfits, and it's like very simple colors. I took a bunch of screenshots because I was like, I want to draw that. Anyways, so let's see. Welcome to the Outcast Restaurant. Alright. I like how even though we got disturbed last time, we're barely like not even not even halfway. Maybe do a Sailor Moon cover song. That would be fun. One day. Alright. Backstabbed by those he considers friends, Dennis has been exiled from one of the strongest guilds around, the Silver Wings Battalion. He doesn't think much of it though, as he was dying to use his low 99 cooking skills anyways. You know what? If I could cook, if I could ever cook and I could level up my skills to that level so I could just make food flawlessly for myself, I would too. I agree. I would go for that. Alright, that's why he decides to leave the city behind, open up a diner in the countryside. While pursuing his dream, Dennis meets Atriele, a girl exiled from her noble house and relegated to slavery until he saves her. The pair open the diner together, and their first client is an exiled knight from a different guild. How peculiar! But she's not the only customer. A cocky mage and a drastically overworked yet underpaid sage become regulars as well. Why does everyone look really young? The knight brings trouble to the diner at times, but Dennis's cooking skills and beloved butcher knives cut through trouble and hunger alike. Thus begins the legend of of Dennis and his diner, the talk of the town. I would watch this, but let me just see the characters, just because they all look like young girls. I thought this was an orphanage thing at first. Oh wait, hold on. Is my desktop audio off? Yes, okay. So just a heads up, we're probably gonna get copyright a lot, so if... Okay. Oh no, everyone just looks really soft. Except Dennis. I don't... Yeah, he's like the only older looking one. Aw. Wait, why did I mute it on my end? I can't hear shit. Is that a guy? I don't like this character's VA. I don't know. It's just... I feels like it just doesn't match her. The character for some reason. Wait, is this actually... Whoa! Do. Oh, man. Okay, there's one other reason why I probably won't watch this. Not for anything bad. It's just the food looks really good that I might get hungry. All right, good night, Ty. Thanks, I appreciate it. Night, night. Good night. Who is the voice actor for the blue-haired one? Is it Maria Ise? Either his character is very flat-chested or he's a pretty boy. I can't tell. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna watch it just because it seems very it seems very slice of life, and usually I can't stick with slice of life for long because I get bored. But also the food looks really good, so I might get hungry. That's why I stopped watching Dungeon Meshi, was because one, I got a little bored, but two, the main reason was I was getting really hungry watching the show, and I was craving so much random food that I just would not be able to financially acquire. Was it seeing that pack, or you just not really get far last time? No, I just didn't get that far last time. Alright. What is this? What is up with these poses? Why does everyone have their fingers to their faces? The shy hero and the assassin princesses. Hero Toto possesses great skills, but his extreme shyness has left him unable to form a party, causing him to remain stuck in the town where his journey began. One day, he's suddenly invited to my party by three beautiful women, Ciel, Anemone, and Gore. Overjoyed at finally getting off on an adventure, Toto is filled with excitement. But little does he know these women are dead set on killing him! A deathly harem rom-com unfolds as a socially anxious hero who faints from mere flustered excitement around women finds himself a target of three deadly companions, each of their own reasons for wanting him gone. I don't even think I want to see the photo, the trailer for that. Nah, I'm okay. Moving on. What is this? Cultural exchange with Game Center Girl. Renji Kusakabe, an arcade employee, one day notices a small foreign girl struggling to win a stuffed toy, Manly Koala, from a crane game. 3 hours later, after finishing his shift, Renji sees the girl still at the game, but the toy remains unmoved. Feeling sorry for her, he decides to help. He inserts a 100-yen coin and... Ah! Hello! We got a raid! Hello, Prim! Oh no, why is my Wi-Fi being mean? Prim Rosary Golden Shot. Go, what? Hello, Prim. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Raiders. Hello. My name is Antonia. I'm a vampire VTuber. Right now, we're going over the current anime season, which is summer 2025. Not approve of this tag. Where did that tag come from? But hi, Prim. How are you? What you doing? What were you streaming? Oh, wait. You know, I think I saw a clip. Not a clip. Were you doing karaoke? Is that what you're doing? She was you dying on mobile every few minutes. Oh no, she told us to say that. Damn. Hi, Bleep. Well, Bleep Wop. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Pram. Welcome, welcome. I was doing karaoke. We did Golden Hour with the gay version. The best version. No, just kidding. That's good. I'm glad you have fun with your karaoke. Thank you, Bubba. Thank you. Check out the girl who can't hold her bladder. There you go. Just kidding. But thank you everybody for coming by. Everybody check out Prim. She's cool. She's the idol VTuber. She was singing earlier. I don't know if you have that VOD up or not. If you took down the VOD, try and catch her karaoke stream another time. But hello. Is it really glitching? I am sorry. Is this Elden Ring? No, we're going over anime and I'm really sorry. My Wi-Fi is really bad at the moment. They've been doing a lot of service stuff and it keeps messing up, so I'm very sorry about that. But no, we're just going over some animes. I was trying to do... Why do I have... Huh. I was like, I had 2 pages open. Why is that open? Oh dear. Okay. Sorry, I don't know if it's even still loading anymore. What's your favorite anime? Bungo Stray Dogs. Okay, it's in green now. I don't know why my thing was glitching. Let's see. So, what's your golden hour? It's... So, instead of it's your golden hour, it's your golden... I get it now. I got you. I got you. Alright, so... Again, I'm very sorry if my... Wait a minute. Did some of these get mixed up? Yeah. Okay, the order got a little messed up. So what happened last time was while I was streaming, my Wi-Fi went down, so I wasn't able to like properly whatchamacallit. Hi Nia, hi Sheriff Pumpkin, welcome. Yeah, now we're gonna finish it. I kind of already went over the ones on top. If there's any anime you're interested in watching, please let me know in the chat. We can go back and discuss it. You let me know if you've read the manga or anything. A lot of these I haven't read the source material for. I have the game for this one. I got it for a very specific character and I just haven't picked it up since then. I also was really bad at listening to tutorials, so I got stuck on my game. But I watched season 1 of this one. This one we kind of already saw the trailer for. What's that? Oh, here it is. Okay. Next one we have the Ugly Mug Epic Fighter. Wrongly? Wait, what? He's a criminal? I'm a manga guy. I got you. That's understandable. There's quite a few where I've read the manga first, and when I watched the anime, it was very disappointing. I'll probably make a video of this later. The most disappointing one for me was Blue Period. I love the manga so much that when I watch the anime, I feel like it just got ruined. But sometimes when I do read the manga, I feel less inclined to watch the anime just because it's still really fresh in my mind. So I'd rather watch something I haven't seen before versus something I've already read. Especially if they're being very close, if they're adapting it from the manga very closely. So, alright, here we got Ugly Mug Epic Fighter. Wrongly convicted of a crime, 34-year-old Shigure Yoshioka loses everything, including his trust in women, and withdraws from society as an unemployed recluse. One day, he stumbles upon a way to travel to another world. When a mysterious status screen appears on his computer, Shigure sacrifices his looks to gain a warring 100 trillion, 5,100... What did he look like before? Wait, I have to see this now. Was he hot? Oh, and there's not gonna be any audio. We're just gonna see it just because... Hello, Raiders! Hey, Terrence. Welcome. Hello, Raiders. Welcome. My name is Antonia. I'm a vampire VTuber. Right now, we're going over the anime of summer 2025. That was Terrence. Hello, everybody. Okay, I might watch this one. This looks really funny. I really enjoyed when I watch Uncle from Another World. But hello, Terrence. How is your stream? Hope you're doing good. Idle raid. Woo. Woo. If you have membership, do the little glow stick emote. I don't even know what I put that. I put it as glow stick. There you go. But yeah, Bubba, if you can get a link for Terrence. I'm on mobile. Can you do the honors, Bubba? Maylog's like, ah! But thank you everybody for the raids. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Oh my god, I forgot to say this when Prim and her raiders came in. If y'all gotta go because you're tired, you gotta go eat anything, it's all good. We're just here. We're just chilling. VOD's gonna be up. So if you want to comment or just leave a little message in chat about any anime you're looking forward to, or if you have any interesting gossip or interesting information about any anime coming out this season, as well as last season, it's fine. Played Monster Hunter Wild's nice. I haven't played Monster Hunter. I know so many people that play it. I just personally haven't played it myself. I heard it's good though. I'll play it one day. One day. Anyway. Bad girl. Oh. What does that mean? This could go one of two ways. Let's see. Wait, is my spoiler thing? Okay, no. Did you just say if you gotta go, you're in? No, I said if you gotta go, you gotta go. Alright, I'm going then. Have a good stream. Thumbs up. Alright, thank you. I totally forgot to say that. Yeah. If y'all gotta go, you gotta go. It's all good. For anyone that shows up, you can show up and watch, or watch VOD later, go do something else. It's up to you. It's up to you. Anyways, thank you, Bob. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hopefully, we'll see you next time. If not, I'll see you at Prim's next raid. Thank you. All right, bad girl. Yutani, a first-year high school student with sharp eyes, large piercings, and flashy two-tone hair, is not a well-known bad girl who everyone makes way for. She's not? Wait, not a well-known. Okay. She's actually a very good girl at heart, and her mind is always full of thoughts of school's Madonna, Atori Mizutori. Wanting to attract the attention of the disciplinary committee chairman, Atori, you decide to quit being an artist and become a bad That's so cute! They're like, oh, oh, the person I have a crush on is in charge of the committee and I need to be a bad girl to get her attention. Wink wonk. School comedy depicting shows a slightly foolish self-proclaimed delinquent is about to begin. Ooh, let me see a clip of this. Let me see. Oh my god, she has Lilia's hairstyle from Twisted Wonderland. He also has pink under his hair. I like this. Oh my god. Oh my god, I love it. I just watched this. Oh my god, that looks so cute. And I like this VA. She usually does like the kind of unhinged girls a little bit. Yeah, Suza Tachibana. Who else does she do? She looks so... She sounds really familiar. I think she usually does these kinds of... What does that thing keep opening? Wait, what? Are you new? Oh my... I must be getting her mixed up with a completely different VA then. She sounds really familiar. Oh my gosh, I must be getting her mixed with somebody else entirely. Oh my goodness, I am so sorry whoever I'm getting mixed up with, but she sounds really close to whoever it is. I can't tell you who, because I can't remember. Alright, what's this? I kind of wanted to watch this one, just because the title sounded interesting, but I didn't know what it was about. The Night of the Living Cat. Meow! A virus spreads across the world, transforming all humankind into wild, slavering, furry beasts. Cats, to be precise, whose few survivors who remain human take refuge in the dark corners of the earth as they fight back against the feline horde. Kunagi, a man with no memory of his past, yet a deep knowledge of cats, struggles to hold on with only his wits and will to survive. Yet the virus transits merely through cuddles, and Kunagi finds kitties so hard to resist. Is his willpower strong enough to withstand this hair-raising catastrophe? Honestly, I wouldn't mind turning into a cat. Like, I'd be down for that virus. Couldn't tell, no audio, I know. I'm sorry, I don't want to play the audio because then I'll definitely get copyrighted. At least if I show, like, footage, it shouldn't be that bad. But we'll see. Let me see the babies. Let me see them. Oh, I'm definitely gonna get copyrighted. It's Crunchyroll. Meow. I'm loving the rock music we're starting off with now. Oh, he looks so cool. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Kawaii na. Cat language translator. Translates to I'll be back. I'm gonna watch that. That's so fun. It's cute. I do that too. I'm like, oh my god, that's me from that one anime, and I check their mail and they have like 3 roles and they're not from any other anime. It's because sometimes some vocal ranges sound really similar to others, and I was like, it's gotta be them, and it's not them. And I was like, never mind. Let's see, very 90s style. Oh, there was one. Where was it? Okay, I forgot to mention when I was watching Clevitus, in the beginning, like, I don't know if it was like the server I was using for the show or if it was something else, but Hold on, my hair is like getting in my face. My little wispies keep getting on my cheek and it's bothering me. There we go. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to fix hair. Right. Okay. Yeah, when I first started watching the first couple minutes of this, it gave me much very 90s anime vibes for some reason. After the flashback thing, I guess. But yeah, I was gonna mention that, I totally forgot. Alright. Solo camping for 2. The story centers on Gen Kinokura, a devout solo camper who treasures his solitude. During one of his usual camping trips, he unexpectedly crossed paths with Shizuku Kusano, a total camping novice. What starts an accidental encounter evolves into an unusual partnership as the two embark on what can only be described as solo camping for 2. Aww, this seems really cute. I'm kind of wondering if it's a romance. But like, okay, don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. You were using the yeah, definitely. Anyways, don't get mad at me, but I really am not a fan of camping anime. I get kind of bored. I think because for me personally, I've only gone camping once, and it wasn't even real camping. I had a friend whose sister kind of run like a little homeschool thing, and she was hosting like a camp out for like the kids in her backyard. She had a giant backyard, and my friend invited me and another friend to go camping with her in her sister's backyard. This is kind of where I got to show off I could break a Tylenol pill in half. Apparently people do not do that. Yeah, apparently people do not break pills in half. I do though. I can't swallow like the thick ones whole. I had to break them in half, so I do. Except the capsule ones, obviously you can't break those, so that when I do, I very bravely throw my head back as I throw the pill down my throat. Anyways, even Yudu Camp, I've never seen Yudu Camp. I know of Yudu Camp. I didn't watch it. Again, I'm not really much of a camping person. I don't like the outdoors and I don't like bugs. I don't mind hiking. I love hiking. I don't like camping though. So any camping genre, I'm not very interested in. I'm very sorry about that. Any slice of life stuff too is like, it's really hard for me to be into certain slice of life. Like the slice of life has to be really insanely funny for me to keep going. If it's like funny on occasion or some of the jokes don't hit, then I don't really want to watch it. Never wanted to camp middle of winter until Yudu Camp came along. Oh my god. No, like I was in camping during the winter, but I was cold as shit outside. Like I was so cold, the ground was horrible, my back hurt, I got a headache. Like I got nervous because like I needed to go restroom, but I always had to get out of the camp and then like go inside the house. It was dumb. I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. But yeah, I'm not a camping person. All right, see you tomorrow at the food court. Their classmate Tawada is a quiet rich girl, while Yamamoto is intimidating lone wolf. Well, what they don't know is that Wada is a mobile game addict in a passionate love-hate relationship with a 2D character, and Yamamoto has a penchant for urban legends with eyes only for her favorite YouTuber. Makes sense. And their biggest not-so-secret secret, these unlikely friends meet at the food court every day after school to rant, rave, and learn what makes each other tick. That's actually kind of cute. Again, I really don't know if I'm going to watch this. This one, I'm gonna do 2 stars because I at least want to watch episode 1 just to see how it goes. That just sounds like the usual you, but in the woods. Exactly. Exactly. Like, being in the woods is 10 times worse. I don't know if I'm gonna get bored. We'll see. It looks interesting. I don't know. I'm gonna get 1 star that I might watch it. This one's gonna be 2 stars because I might not end up liking it. This one also 2 stars. This one also 2 stars. Because they all seem very interesting, but until I see episode 1, until I get hooked, I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not. Hell teacher Jigoku Sensei Nube. Number of inexplicable phenomena have been plaguing the town of Domori. In order to protect the town's children, a new homeroom teacher known as Nube arrives. Normally gentle and a bit outgoing, Nube has a secret side. He is in fact the only psychic teacher in Japan. Rumor has it that his left hand is possessed by a demon. Hell's messenger of justice is here to take on the school's 7 mysteries, ghosts, evil spirits. The students' occultist act. Is this just ghost stories? This sounds like ghost stories. But like, they just decided to go with one route. Let me see. Hitori Bochi? Oh, which one's that one? I'll watch the trailer. Oh, I haven't seen that one. Saw a clip. Okay, this definitely has like those eyebrows. I feel like this is just ghost stories, but if they took it seriously. It definitely has an older anime style. Okay. Who's that? Who's that blonde man? Ah! Oh, he's so hot. I don't know if I'm gonna watch this. Unless I see some really good clips, maybe I'll watch episode 1. Uh-huh. What? Yeah, it's giving me ghost stories, but if they actually took it seriously. Just remind you, we should watch ghost stories as a watch along. I feel like that would be amazing. I don't know if I'm gonna watch that. I really don't know if I will. We'll see. Hotel Inhumans. At this hotel, our esteemed guests are assassins. A premier hotel offers more than luxury. It meets unique requirements, exquisite dining, ultimate relaxation, enthralling entertainment, even the latest weapon procurement. Guarantee identity concealment and seamless corpse disposal. What? On the line between life and death, 2 concierge, Naburu and Sarah, who never say no, are ready to grant every assassin's wish. Get ready for the striking drama of the Killing Hotel. Oh, that's kind of cool. I only see the trailer for that one. I love to watch ghost stories. Ghost stories is hilarious. Wait, let me see. So apparently, they're concierges, connoisseur. Ah! Okay, I like that VA. He's not my favorite, but he's a VA I like. Wait, I'm a dumbass. Oh my gosh. I'm an idiot. I just realized something. I am so sorry. I'm a liar. I'm a big liar. I'm such a liar. Hold on. Oh my goodness, I just realized something. I get these two mixed up all the time, unfortunately. All right. Okay, I need to clarify something. I'm sorry, this character is not voiced by Ayumu Murase, he is voiced by Yuki Kaji. Oh my god. But Yuki Kaji can do a very pretty young voice as well. Oh my god, I totally forgot. Yeah, I like this VA. He's such a cutie. Are they also assassins as well? I'm assuming, right? Like, if you're a concierge at an assassin hotel, you're maybe an assassin yourself. Interesting. I might watch that one. We'll see. What is this? Onmyo Kaiten Rebirth Verse. Takeru Narihira is a lone wolf delinquent who spends his days getting into fights, avoiding friendships, and being captivated by a mysterious girl named Tsukimiya. Someone he's never ever seen in his dreams. Only ever seen in his dreams. Okay. One day, a sudden accident sends him tumbling off a cliff. When he regains consciousness, he finds himself in Denji Heian Kyo, futuristic version of the ancient capital where advanced technology and mysticism coexist. Ooh. This world is under the protection of the legendary Omnioji Abe no Seimei. Ooh. And to Takeru's shock, Tsukimiya is real and living in this very place. Just as he begins to revel in his fate encounter, a deadly black mist known as Yamikaru descends, bringing forth monstrous beings called Oni. In the chaos, both he and Tsukimiya are killed, only for Takeru to awaken once again in Denji Heian Kyo. Realizing he has somehow slipped through time, Takeru resolves to defy fate. To protect Tsukimiya from her doomed future, he turns to Abe no Seimei to train in the arts of Onmyo Jutsu. Now, as an Omnioji himself, he must fight to rewrite destiny and uncover the truth behind this strange new world. Huh. Is that pretty man right there? Is that Seimei? Let me see. Oh, I don't recognize the B, but he looks very handsome. I'm just gonna look at Abe no Seimei. Why are you spreading fake news? What do you mean, why am I spreading fake news? What did I say? Oh, the mishap? I'm sorry. Sometimes I get Yuki Kaji and Ayumu Murase mixed up sometimes. Because they do... lots of cute characters. Alright, so we got like Omnioji Mecha. That's kind of cool. I really, really like Omnioji genre stuff, so I don't know if I want to watch it. Mecha really throws me off, though. Dun, 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 dun. I might just watch it just for Abe no Seimei, though. Like, he looks beautiful. I love him. Like, most anime depictions of Abe no Seimei make him the most beautiful man ever. He ends up looking really pretty. Like, most adaptations have him looking very beautiful. Okay. Dekin no Mogura, Earthbound Mole. Mogura, a mysterious self-proclaimed sage, also known as Hyakuan Momoyumi, has been banned from the afterlife. To return, he roams the world collecting the lamps of ghosts in his lantern. However, crossing paths with him brings unusual consequence, the ability to see strange phenomena. Not interested. You fan of mecha? I'm kind of... It depends. It genuinely depends. Like, there's some anime where it has mecha and I didn't mind watching it. And then sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't like it. I mean, I used to watch it back then. I don't watch as much mecha now, but back then I used to watch quite a bit. It's been a while, though. It's been a long while. I saw a clip for this one! I'm gonna watch this one for sure. Alright, so yeah, I'm probably not gonna watch that one. I might watch episode 1 of this one, but this is very much like 1 star, just because if I have time, I'll watch episode 1. If not, then it's fine. Fermat no Ryori? Kitada Gaku, a young man who once aspired to uncover the world's truths through mathematics, finds himself at a crossroads after failing to achieve his dream of competing in the Math Olympiad. With the scholarship revoked, he spends his days working at a school cafeteria, struggling with a sense of aimlessness. Everything changes when he meets a brilliant chef who introduces him to the fascination intersection of mathematics and cooking. Isn't this just the lessons in chemistry, but for guys? Well, I guess she wasn't really into math. She was a scientist, but still. As Gaku embarks on an unexpected journey, he is drawn to a culinary world as complex and precise as mathematics itself. A unique and inspiring story where numbers and flavors blend to reveal the beauty of discovery. Mathematics meets cuisine opens the door to a new world of gourmet adventure. Not really a fan of the art style. I made sure to get all my math done so I wouldn't have to take it my last 2 years of high school. No, my last year of high school, yeah. I finished my math early, so I wouldn't have to take it the last year of high school. Nor did I have to take it in, I took dual credit in high school, so when I went to university, I didn't have to do math in university either. This is already a no-go for me. Alright. With vengeance, sincerely your broken saintess. I'm not even gonna read this one because this isn't even an anime. Here, let me see if I can see a clip. I mean, yeah, it's anime, but the way it's animated is like, it's not even like anime. Like, it doesn't move very much. It's just a lot of tweening. Like, this isn't the opening. It's like if somebody made a trailer for a manhwa. Someone made a trailer for a comic. That's the anime. Like, what you're seeing in the trailer, this is the anime. I have nothing against this style of animation, but it's also not really my cup of tea. Like, I wanted to actually move. Like, I saw the picture and I was like, oh yeah, let me try watching. I clicked it and I was like, the hell is this? And I was like, okay, maybe it's the beginning. And I skipped all the way to the end. And it was still like that style. You just have 2D and you're just like a VTuber. It's basically an animated VTuber model. Like if I was doing an anime and this is what my character looked like. And I was like, oh my gosh, you know, like that's it. They're not really, it's not dynamic animation, I guess. Again, nothing against it. It just wasn't my cup of tea. We had to take math every year at my school. No, I finished mine early, and I took dual credit, so I finished my math very quickly. Yeah, I did pre-AP in... Yeah, because I took, what did I take? I took pre-AP something. Pre-AP Algebra 2, I think. And then pre-AP... No, yeah, pre-AP Algebra, pre-AP Algebra 2. Dual credit pre-cal, and then I was done. I had to take math after that. I was done with math. Alright, Turkey Time to Strike at the bowling club. No. Just kidding. I'm not gonna watch this. The bowling club of Ikokuken High School in Nagano Prefecture, Mai, the club captain, prioritizes everyone's enjoyment over winning. However, her passionate junior Rina declares, I want to win. When Rina threatens to quit the club, Mai tries to convince her to stay, but Rina challenges her to a match, so she'll only remain if Mai wins. As the game begins, the bowling ball suddenly starts to glow, and all 5 members are engulfed in mysterious light. When they awaken, they find themselves transported to none other than the Warring States period. No, I'm okay. Even if it is time travel and it's bowling, I don't think I will watch it. 9 Rulers Crown. Definitely not gonna watch it. I agree to right off the bat, this is probably from a light novel. Yeah, visual novel. I mean, visual novel. Not a bowling fan. I'm not a sports fan. I don't like sports in general. I'm not a fan of sports. The scene... Shiro Mitsugawa, a run-of-the-mill college town, has launched several failed attempts to drum up tourism and revitalize itself, including sponsoring a high-budget but poorly ran anime based on local folklore. The storm is about to descend on the sleepy town. We follow Kakeru Nimi, a man who can be a bit cruel at times, but who has a strong sense of responsibility and a kind heart. Kakeru's ordinary life is thrown into chaos after the local shrine sacred relic shatters. In the wake of this event, several young men and women awaken to superhuman abilities. What was once run-of-the-mill life in a run-of-the-mill town soon turns into a quest to track down a superpowered serial killer before they can strike again. I'm probably not going to watch it. Usually with visual novels that look like this, it's usually like a bit of fan service that I'm really not a fan of. I mean, because most visual novels have like those scenes, you know, like they have scenes, and you know, it's not my cup of tea. And there's already like a few I plan to watch. It's just, I don't plan to watch this one. All right, let's go karaoke. This one I do want to watch though. I did see a trailer for this one like a couple months ago. Nothing worries Satomi Oka more than the upcoming final choir competition of his middle school career. Right up until he is accosted by a stranger from the shadows who demands, let's go karaoke. As a Yakuza, Kyoji Narita doesn't scare easily, but a terrifying prospect has driven him to see Satomi's help. The boss is holding a karaoke contest with the loser forced to get a tattoo, be selected, and tortuously applied by the boss himself. Oka has been to many vocal rehearsals over the years, but never one-on-one karaoke sessions with the gangster. Yeah, he teaches the Yakuza guy how to sing! It's so funny. So what the hell is that synopsis? This one or this one? Which synopsis? This one? There's like 3. Probably gonna watch this one. It seemed really funny and kind of cute. Because he's genuinely terrified. He's just trying to sing. He's like, I don't want the tattoo. I gotta like figure out how to sing. And they're genuinely just doing karaoke. And I think other people end up joining them too, so he's teaching like a bunch of people how to do karaoke. Kamitsubaki City under construction. 7 years after humanity was devastated by a major disaster, a beacon of science and prosperity rises in Kamitsubaki City. But lurking in its shadows are Tesseractor monsters born from human darkness. Only the witchling, 5 girls with voices that wield magic, stand against it with every note they fight, not just to protect the peace of the world, but to heal a broken world. Broken city. Let me see the animation. That kind of gives me an idea of like if this is gonna be like hardcore magical girl one or not. Oh yeah, it's literally Yakuza about an anime series. Really? Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't know. Do you not know the Yakuza game? I haven't played. I am aware of it, but I personally haven't played. I'm sorry. Don't get mad at me. Don't hate me. Oh, we're near the end. Good. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. Don't get mad. I don't know. I haven't played, okay? Alright, Mr. Osomatsu, 4th season. Captivated by you. Hayashi's frank, guileless demeanor quietly draws the attention of classmates and strangers as he counts all the stairs in school, photographs, street signs, and dry sweep tails on the classroom balcony. In a world shaped by conformity, Hayashi is refreshingly unapologetically true to himself. Conversely, Nikaido has worked very hard to perfect a gloomy, dour facade that keeps his classmates far, far away. While much of the school regards Nikaido as a bad omen, one student catches a glimpse behind the mask, is undeterred by the rumors of bad luck and supernatural powers, begins to pick away Nikaido's carefully crafted persona. I kind of don't like the art style, so I'm probably not going to watch this one. Oh, we're going to get to play someday. I will. Maybe I'll play on stream. We'll have to play it on stream. Maybe. Am I allowed to play it on stream? I don't know. Necronomicon and the Cosmic Horror Show. What is this? We all need a chance to change our lives. The story follows Miko Kurono, who began her dream career as a live streamer under the name Necronomicon after graduating middle school. Amidst spending her days with childhood friend Mayu Mayusaka and rival Kana Kagurazaka, she's introduced to a new VR game project. Upon encountering the game, the girls start pursuing the irreplaceable now. Also don't like the art style, so I'm probably not gonna watch that one. Oh my god, I'm surprised you're still getting more seasons. Jesus, this is like the cute magical boy anime, but they just keep go. Oh wait, is this separate? No, it's not. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, yeah, this is like the OG. Oh no, this is season 2. This is crazy. I can't even tell you what this is. Like, I genuinely cannot tell you what this is. I've seen a lot of Hollow VTubers play, so it should be okay. Oh, okay, if they're playing it, that's good. We should be fine then. Let me see the trailer. I watched 2 seasons of the Magical Boy anime, and I got so bored by the 3rd season, I never continued after season 2. These look like different characters. The animation got better, I'll give you that. Oh, Ruggy's VA! Okay, well, since it's a new cast of characters, I might watch it just because I was getting kind of tired of the old cast and they were kind of getting on my nerves. Eichi Kusano, oh, okay. Yeah, this one's Ruggy's VA, I think. Takahiro Koi. I think that's him. Ruggy Twisted Wonderland. It might not be him, or maybe it is. Who's your voice actor, honey? Oh. Voice actor. Never mind. That sounded like him, though. I thought that was him. That sounded like him for a second there. Sorry, which game were we talking about earlier? Just Clean Kitchen. Never mind, Yakuza, you're fine. Oh, okay, thank you. I might watch this one, just because I kind of got bored of the other characters. They're kind of getting on my nerves really bad. Like, especially the blonde. Oh my god, he's getting on my nerves. Okay, maybe I'll watch this one. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. Harmony of Millefeuille. I don't think I said that correctly. That's okay. You don't have to shine to have youth. First year high school student Uta Komaki loves to sing, but she's extremely shy, timid, and a bit of a coward. She wants to join the light music club for her high school debut, but she's too intimidated by the dazzling presence of the members to submit her application. In her moment of despair, she receives an invitation to join a cappella club from the president, Aidi Kojo. The Capella Club is filled with unique individuals. Some might say they're a bit odd. Even if they're not flashy or popular, there's a special kind of youth that connects through their voices, creating something truly unique. Ooh. Acapella anime. Have we had an acapella anime? I don't know. Real money is in the new horse game. Oh, I know. I saw that it came out on mobile. I was like, damn, y'all go for your horse girls. I have too many gacha games right now. Like... I'd rather not. And honestly, I didn't really get into the horse anime. I haven't found any characters that I genuinely really liked from the horse girl anime. Not like Azur Lane. I like so many characters from Azur Lane, especially Lustrious. She's great. If you know what I mean. Anyways, and then what's in a Girls Frontline I downloaded a really long time ago to try to get P15. There was this figure I kept seeing on Tokyo Otaku Mode and Crunchyroll and Good Smile all the time, and I was like, who is this character? I finally looked it up, and it's P15 from Girls Frontline. I was like, ooh. So, got the game to justify me getting a figure of her in the future. Alright, let's see. Ginga Tokyo Milky Subway. Arrested for reckless space driving, superhuman Chiharu and cyborg Makina are sentenced to clean the Milky Subway, an old interplanetary train. Easy enough, right? Wrong. When the train suddenly takes off, they are thrown into a high-speed space train spectacle packed with chaos, no plans, and zero strategy. Just pure momentum. Probably not gonna watch it. I don't like the art style. A 9th season of Card Fight Vanguard, 5th season of Yami Shibai, 2nd season of Uniru Wakawa Slime, no synopsis, 3rd season of Shinobani Banai, collection of original story episodes based on stories created by light novel authors and illustrators. Okay, and then these are just continuing. You're still going? Jesus, you have 13 episodes. You should have ended by now. Okay, so there's not much here. Oh, yes, Lord of Mysteries. Oh, this one too. Okay, so I need to explain. Because, we're getting season 2 of Pokemon Concierge. Oh, I like that one. That was fun. I love that one. 5th season, girl. I'm still trying to find season 2. I can't find season 2. What else do we have? Sequel to Chainsaw Man movie. Okay. Demon Slayer Infinity Castle. 3 episodes. Holy shit. July 18th. What is this going on? 19th. Oh, Witchling's Gang episode. Okay, so let me explain. So, I heard this one's really good and I've seen clips. I just think it's a little too much for me mentally to watch it. Like, I get sad easily, okay? And I was really sad watching this. I was like, this is so freaking sad. Let me tell you the synopsis. If you've seen clips, you've seen clips. A squid-like creature known as Hapian leaves his home planet with desire to spread happiness across the universe. He lands on Earth, but quickly finds himself in danger of captivity by its inhabitants. Fortunately, he is found by an unsmiling little girl named Shizuka Kuze, who feeds him and names him Takopi. Feeling indebted, Takopi decides to do everything in his power to bring a smile to her face. The task is easier said than done. However, Shizuka is bullied by her classmates. She does not have a father, and her mother is never home, though the gravity of these issues flies over the naive Takopi's head. Even so, Shizuka does have one source of happiness, her dog Chappie. The connection Shizuka and Chappie share only increases Takopi's desire to make the girl smile. While Takopi attempts to lift Shizuka's spirit, lead to unintended consequences, he is determined to take things into his own tentacles, test his understanding of human beings, and achieve his goal of spreading happiness. So, let me bust this out. From what I've seen from the clips, the blonde girl bullies her because apparently Shizuka's mother sleeps around a lot, and she's currently sleeping with the blonde girl's dad. And the blonde girl's mom is going absolutely insane over it and keeps trying to attack the blonde girl. She's just really upset that her husband's was like some random lady who happens to be Shizuka's mom, who sleeps around a lot. I don't know about the kid on the right. I have no idea who he is. Anyways, what happens is something happens to Chappie, and I'm definitely watching that now. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna shut up now. Anyways, yeah, I've seen a bunch of clips. I don't want to watch it. It just seems way too devastatingly sad. I haven't seen one good scene in this show. It's all been so horribly sad. Jesus. All right, sorry. I didn't mean to. I'll stop. I didn't spoil much. You'll see what I mean. All right. Lord of Mysteries. In the Victorian world of steam, dead droughts, and occult horrors, Zo Mingurui awakens as Klein Morietti. He walks a razor's edge between light and darkness, entangled with roaring churches. This is a legend of unlimited potential and unspeakable danger. There's a gentleman here that looks like another gentleman from another donghua. And it looks like him because this is the same company that did that one. Yeah. BC May Pictures. So at first I really hated BC May Pictures because, where is it? They did. Where is it? There's an anime on here that they did. Unless it's a different studio. No, it was definitely them. It might have been a different studio. Never mind. There's another studio that I think worked with them. And I was just kind of deterred from watching this studio ever again. Was it Blood something? There was one I saw. I'll have to look for it later, but the story and the animation for it was absolutely atrocious. I don't think it was a studio. No, I'm sorry, it wasn't BC May. It was not the studio. Oh my god, what was it? It was another studio. Never mind, I'm getting this mixed up with the other studio. There's another Chinese studio that does donghua. But yeah, this character, he looks a lot. Let me see. Leonardo, here he is. Oh, you don't see him in the anime. Oh, they have like the other pictures. I need his photo from the anime though. Not that one. Let me see. Let me know when I said before you mentioned that bit about her mom. Oh, I am so sorry. There's lag. I am so sorry. That's why I put the text. When I put the text there, that means I start talking. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I think you find this out like episode 1 though. Where's Leonardo? Oh yeah, this guy! So Leonardo, where his name is, he looks a lot like, again, it's by the same animation company, so I'm assuming the characters look very similar. He looks a lot like this guy. Where are you? Here he is. He looks a lot like Wei Wuxian. So everybody keeps saying Wei Wuxian is the mother father of Leonard. Because again, it's by the same studio, so obviously the character design looks similar. Come on. Come on. There we go. But yeah, I do plan to watch it. Apparently Leonard's got everyone in a chokehold. He's got me in a chokehold. That man is fine. He's fine wine, okay? Okay, hold on. Before we continue, let me look up... Let me see this one. Who are you licensors to? Oh, I think it's this one. Wi-Fi. I promise my Wi-Fi isn't normally this bad, but yeah, it's this one. Let me see if I can find it. I also don't like that one. I also did. Oh my god, they did that one too. No way. Okay. Let me see. Where is it? They also do link click. They've improved over the years. I'm just gonna say that now. They've improved significantly from when I watched the other episode. What? I'm pretty sure it's them. Alright, I can't find the anime. Donghua, sorry, I can't find the Donghua. I thought it was by them. Pretty sure it was. Oh, is it this one? It was like Blood something. No, it wasn't that one. I can't remember. Hold the brakes. Just found out Lanto will not be a playable character tomorrow. Yeah, he's not playable! He's NPC! And I think they unalive him, because in the trailer, he's not in the group shot. He's like in a photo projector thing, and I was like, no, my man! I love Lancer, he's my favorite! When I watched Fate Stay Night, Lancer was my man. I love him so much. He's my man. Alright. Oh no, it's okay because the lag, it made me seem like I want to watch it because you mentioned that mom was sleeping around, so I want to clarify that was not it. No. I stopped talking about it because I didn't want to spoil it for you if you were going to watch it. Because again, it's a cute little alien that meets this girl who's going through a lot. And it's just really sad, and I haven't seen any good scene whatsoever, so I personally don't want to watch it. Who would do the boy the collab then? Well, you can get Archer and Saber in the collab. You just can't get Lancer. He's just there. I am so glad he's with Boohill though. Like, the amount of fan art I'm going to see with Boohill and Lancer just being cool, I'm downloading all of it. Like, I might have to change my phone wallpaper. I have my OC as my phone wallpaper right now, but I'm willing to change it for Boohill and Lancer. I'm willing. I am here and willing for other things. Anyways. Ahem. Cough, 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 cough. Where's my... I don't like changing my phone wallpaper because it throws me off, but like also if I find really pretty fan art. Okay, so sorry. Baber Feilong. Babe Saber. Oh, that's fine then. Yes, for Saber. So for my King Arthur, okay? And Archer I get. I'm sorry. I personally dislike Emiya. He annoys the shit out of me, and in turn I dislike Archer. I don't mind Archer. I mean, I still think everyone's cool in Fate. I'm not a fan. I am really not that much of a fan. Like, I love Fate. I really do. So I'm gonna play the collab with all my heart. But I would have liked Lancer. I'm for sure gonna get to. I haven't even pulled for Fanon. Okay, I'm saving my pulls to get Saber, and then once I get Saber, I'm gonna get Fein Feinon, blah 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 blah. Alright. This shouldn't take us that long, because I lied and didn't watch a lot of these. Yeah, I didn't watch that many this season. Yep. Yeah, this could go by really quick. There's a lot I did not watch. I don't think disliking Emiya is a hot take, Tonya. Really? Is best house husband. You see, I don't agree with that. But is it not a hot take? Do people not like Emiya? I don't know. He just annoys me. I don't like. I guess for me, Fate is like this really cool mage magical battle kind of vibe, and then when you try and add other things, it just I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of like the H scenes of Fate, you know. I mean, I know it's from a visual novel. I know we got sexy anime girls and guys. I understand, but like I'm mainly here for all the battles and shit. Does anyone actually like Emi besides Toyoro Boys who self-insert as him? No, there's a lot of people that love Emiya. Like, they love him. They love Archer. Like, I guess people see Archer as, like, better than Emiya, even though it's still Emiya. I mean, I like Emiya a lot more than Shido. Who's Shido? Aren't they the same character though? Like, aren't... Oh, I mean, it's like it's still technically Emiya, just a different version of him. Okay, you know, you have a fair point. I like Archer, but I hate Emiya himself. There you go. I hate Shido Emiya. But Archer, I don't mind. Archer's cool as shit, you know. Okay, so yeah, there's the clarification there. Right, so we're gonna bust through this really quickly. Are they not? I guess not. I mean, technically they are the same person, but they're sort of not, if that makes sense. They're like different versions of him. Sorta. They are, that's the whole premise of the entire game. Oh, okay. Yeah, like it's technically him, but he gets character development as Archer. Him himself is just, I don't like him. He annoys me. Alright, so last season, I said I was gonna watch this, but it had been so long since season 2 came out, I literally forgot what happened. Literally forgot what happened. The only thing I distinctly remember is the priest girl dropping water on herself, and this one guy that can see superpower fire, he got beheaded. That is all I remember. Oh, and then one of the girls, her clothes keep coming off. Aside from that, and the smoke guy. He's voiced by the guy that does like the very deep, sexy smoker voice. Yeah, that guy. That's it. I remember nothing else. I remember absolutely nothing else from this anime, so I probably need to rewatch it. Windbreaker season 2. This one made me cry quite a bit. I'm actually really starting to like Windbreaker a lot. It's kind of making me emotional, sort of kind of like how Blue Period made me emotional. I do plan on getting the manga in the future just because I'm absolutely falling in love with Windbreaker. I'm falling in love with all the characters. I had a lot of fun, you know, essentially watching the second season. I look forward to season 3. And everyone's a little unhinged, but then also like I just love the characters. I love them so much. I love the main character too. I'm a really big fan of characters who's just had it really rough, and essentially they find like a really good spot in life, and they find a bunch of companions and good friends that they can lean on and really get advice and help from. And that they're in a better place now than what they were prior. And I really, really love that character development. It's so good. But yeah, I'm really liking Windbreaker. I love it a lot. So like when I'm on my man period and me when I'm not, I get it. Exactly. Two very different people, but still very much the same person. Yes. Like biologically they're the same person, but two very different people. They went through two different things in their lives. It's like meeting an alternate version of you, essentially. Okay. Lazarus. Lots of people did not like Lazarus. I just want to say now, I absolutely loved it. It wasn't amazing, but it was good. Like, it wasn't like anime of the year or anything. It was good. I liked it. Essentially what it was is that I'm gonna be spoiling all of these, by the way. Spoiler for everything. So what essentially happened in Lazarus is people didn't like the goose chase of it, but I feel like we got to discover a lot about the characters themselves as well as like the world around them as it stands. So what happened was there is this really genius scientist that created a medicine called Hapna, which basically when you take Hapna, when you take that medication, you feel no pain. You feel no emotional pain. You feel no physical pain. You essentially become numb and you're just on a happy high, essentially. And this drug was really cheap. It's just like a basic over-the-counter, a month to find me and I'll give you the cure. Or else we're all gonna get unalived. And so I'm kind of confused which government is what. I think the US government put this group together or another government put them together. I'm not 100% positive. So they put this group together, these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 individuals. They put them together to essentially look for the scientist. And so they're on this ginormous wild goose chase. And at the end of the 13th episode, they finally find him. And he had taken the medication himself. So that's why he had a time limit of 30 days from the find, because that's when he was going to die. And so when they found him, he hands them the formula on a piece of paper of the cure, and then he passes away. And so later on, they end up becoming a full-blown team. So the organization that hired them keeps them as a team to continue spy espionage stuff. And if you didn't know, this was by the same creator as Cowboy Bebop. So Lazarus is by the same guy that made Cowboy Bebop. So I think what happens was a lot of people had really high expectations of the show, and going into it, they thought, oh yeah, it's gonna be just as good as Cowboy Bebop or better. You know, being super funky. No! Don't do this to me. No, 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 Wi-Fi, no. No. Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi. Please. Then yellow now. Back in red. Oh. Forgot my water. On Wi-Fi, yeah, it's like slowly dying. No. No, don't do this. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. 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 No, no, no. Stop it. No! Please, 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 please. Yeah, it's like, it's dying. My Wi-Fi is dying. No, 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 no. No. Nah, it's that time of the year. Even my net's been acting up really. Didn't you say they fixed it? No, I just said they sent me a modem. Oh. Yeah, it's like really bad. No. Yeah, the Wi-Fi is like not coming back. It's like really low right now. They've been having issues for like the past month, at least from what I've been told by friends and family. That's just been an issue with this company for some god-awful reason. Yeah, it's like in the red. No. Okay. So what I think we're gonna have to do... I really just wanted to finish this. Is the stream still recording technically? It's still technically going. I'm gonna try and get to this as fast as I can, and we're just got to look at the VOD later, because I just... It's like the red. Yeah. Let me put a poll. How do you spell gorilla? Okay. Is it still red? Yeah. So we can either A, save this for a gorilla stream, or B, we're just gonna have to wait till like sometime next week or after to go over this. Because my Wi-Fi is like absolutely atrocious right now. Oh my god. Yeah, it's like it's at the last red bar on OBS. For the stream, or wait till next week or week after. Yes, please send me. Is your ear for the same guy who tints your windows and does dentistry on the side? Sure. He'd probably give me better internet than these guys. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Stream or just wait. Yeah. It says excellent connection, but my OBS is not keeping up. Alright. Let me just continue talking, I guess. You guys can vote real quick. Bubba, please send me the link to the raid. Thank you. Alright, so with Lazarus, I feel what happened was people had really super high expectations on the show, and then when it didn't meet their expectations, they didn't like it. Also, another thing that bothered me is they said the animation was bad. I have a pretty particular eye when it comes to what I'm seeing, and I can tell you I didn't see the animation was atrocious, unlike most anime. Like, there's some anime where, like, you can tell it's just, like, really blobby, or it looks really bad. Like, some shots look really bad. And I didn't really see it for this one. This one had a lot of action-packed fight scenes. I really like the animation for that. They're very loose in how they did it. Just clarify, you're about to talk about last season? Yeah, I was about to talk about the last season's anime. We already went over the new season. I was going to talk about last season's, which wasn't a lot, which is why I was a little sad. Because, I didn't watch that many. I didn't even finish this one. I watched this one. Watched that one. I watched this one. Watched that one. Watching that one. That's pretty much it. I didn't really watch that much, which is why I just kind of wanted to get this over with real quick, but my Wi-Fi is being so absolutely atrocious right now, so I have no idea. I really like Lazarus. Let's see. This one was okay. I was sort of confused what they were going with it. So there's like a certain period of his life that we're kind of paying attention to. I don't know how to explain this. You know what? It's still ongoing, so I think I'm gonna save this one for next time, because it's still ongoing, so I can't give you a for sure synopsis of what the heck is going on. Just know that his sister's a demon, and his father is being really mean to her, and so he runs away with his little sister. You scroll back to the anime with the elves in bikini. Why? Why? I thought you wanted to watch that one. For research purposes, sure. Is it up here? Yandere Dark Elf, she chased me all the way from another world. That one? That's the one. It's 12 episodes for 12 minutes. Oh my god, it smells really dusty. Okay. So yeah, what happened with this one? Completely unexpected. So his little sister's a demon. Father was being really mean to her, locked her in a shed. It was raining. He ran away from home with his little sister. Ran into a demon slayer guy who is apparently married to the shrine maiden from a village, and he slays demons to protect the shrine maiden. And then he gets unalived, the Shrine Maiden gets unalived, his daughter becomes the next Shrine Maiden. She can't hook up with the main character because he decides to be like the demon hunter person, and like the chief's son really likes her, so she's gonna marry him, but then the sister got upset. So his demon sister's like absolutely obsessed with him. She's like, oh, I didn't get together with him because I thought you were gonna get together with him, like to the other girl. It's like, no. So then she goes crazy, unalives everybody, like when they're older, and then she unalives like the girl that he was in love with, and then he gets a demon arm, and he's trying to find his little sister so he can defeat her, because apparently she's like the ultimate demon queen or something. And yeah, it's very confusing. I would have to sit down and actually explain it to you, because I don't know how to explain that. Go-Go Loser Ranger Season 2 was absolutely crazy in that it kept introducing so many new things episode after episode after episode. Like, I feel like it didn't leave me guessing for long. It just kept going. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. I think there's still one ongoing mystery of the Red Ranger. Aside from that, we pretty much know what everyone else's deal is, which is very good. I love that our Centuine D has friends now and a love interest. Oh, it's so funny. And I'm just gonna say my favorite is the Green Ranger. Yes, plot twist, that's the Green Ranger. I was so sad when... Oh, okay, so one of the things that kind of like... It didn't upset me, but I thought it was funny. When season 2 starts, they're investigating one of the boss monsters, not Magia, which is the snake boss monster. And so you meet a character, a side character, voiced by Ishida Akira. I can tell this character is gonna be important because you don't just hire Ishida Akira for a side character. You just don't do that. That's a waste of money. So later on, when the boss monster is fighting them, just as a snake, I realize, hey, that's Ishida Akira's voice. So that's when it spoiled it, like myself, and I realized, oh, that's that side character is the boss monster. That kid is the boss monster in disguise, and so I already knew it was him. But yeah, that was nice. I had a lot of fun watching that part of the show. I was like, oh my god, it's my man Ishida Akira. Ah. The theory is Red is either a boss monster or he's got monster blood from Yellow experiments. I either thought he either had a bunch of clones or he has weird blood. That I truly believe that. So yeah, you're probably right. And that his memories are a little jacked up, because I was kind of looking up who the people were with the Green Ranger, because I was like, man, he has a family and a kid. Darn it. But then I was like, wait, that's not his family and kid. Yeah, those two were in relation to the Red Ranger. I forgot how they're related, but they're in relation to the Red Ranger. And I guess they're just taking care of them or whatever. I can't remember. Yeah, it was pretty good. Season 2 ended phenomenally. Bubba, I don't know if you finished it or not. Really? You wouldn't consider Green Ranger a hero? He's legitimately actually doing his job, though. You take that back. You take that back. Green Keeper's great. Okay, Blue Keeper is developing his own sense of heroics right now, okay? He's a new guy. But Green Keeper, come on. That's my man. He's actually doing his job, okay? Alright, let's see. Oh, this one's phenomenal. I really like this. Okay, so this one is the 2 perfect saints tossed aside by my fiance and sold to another kingdom. So basically, she's a very stoic and, what was it? She's stoic, cold, frosty kind of vibe. And so essentially what happened, this is spoilers, by the way. You don't hire my man for a role for no, exactly. Not to hell with the new Blue. He didn't even want to be there. Oh, you meant the old Blue! Oh, yeah, the old Blue and Green Ranger were the 2 only legit Rangers that had, like a good heroic motive, and then everyone else had other motives. Heck, Pink Ranger's a Brocon. She's in love with her brother. Okay, so the thing I actually liked about Go-Go Loser Ranger was that we had Centoine D versus the Power Rangers, the Dragon Keepers, and then at the end of season 2, we have multiplied into multiple factions. So we have Centoine D on his own, and then we have like the Green Keepers kind of team that's kind of working with Centoine D, and then you have Sakurama's team, and then you have the Dragon Keepers with Yellow specifically. So I like how that split up into different teams at this point. I was like, okay, at first it was Centoine by himself. Now he has like a group with him versus Yellow Keeper and versus Sakurama, because I don't know what Sakurama's gonna do. I think he's gonna do like something extreme, but I have no idea. I was like, no, my sweet pretty boy. I also don't know what happened to Sakurama's face. Bubba, do you remember what happened to his face? Why his face looked like that? I know his arm was cut off when he was fighting D, but what happened to his face? I don't remember that like at all. Okay, so for this one, yeah, she's very stoic and proud. So what happened is that her mother, spoilers, it's gone from 30 to like a minute. I know, I'm so sorry. What, you mean the group with 5 different color rangers have 5? No. Like, they don't have 5 different factions. They have like at the end, everyone kind of realizes what their goals are, and they kind of split into those. There's like 3 main factions. Like, because there's Yellow Keeper, there's Sakurama, there's D, and then some of the, I think the Green Keeper doesn't want to hurt D, but he's also kind of not working with him. They're kind of separate. And then Pink has her own thing going on. I don't know what she has her own motives. I don't think she's all for working with Yellow Keeper. Yellow Keeper's got like some deadlock on something. And then the Dragon Shrine Maidens. So they went off on their own. The faction they would start. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you know what I mean. Okay, so spoilers for this one. Her mom was the Saintess of Antonia, okay? And she was the best, she was amazing, but because she was a female, she couldn't inherit, like, her family name. But Adenor. Okay, so that was her mom. So her mom decides to leave. She finds a cute guy. They get together. She gets married. They have a baby. And then her husband dies. And so she has her baby girl. But then her brother, who took over the Adenor family, he's like, oh, me and my wife can't have kids, so we're going to take yours. So they took her daughter. And then so they were raising her as their daughter. But then later on they got their own. So then they were being really abusive towards her. And they're like, oh, just go train to be a saint, because that's all you're good for. And so her mom, her biological mother, trains her to be a saint. She doesn't know it's her mom. And so they train her to be a saint. And she got so good at the job that everyone's kind of annoyed. Well, not everyone, but like the prince of the kingdom, the second prince, is super annoyed. Jutonia. Yeah, pretty much. So the second prince sells her to a neighboring kingdom, Parnacoda, whatever it's called. Here's the first prince, here's the second. She ends up falling in love with the second prince, and he's kind of teaching her how to like enjoy her life and kind of like, because she was very selfless, so he's like teach her to be selfish every now and then. Like, no, you don't have to like work all the time. If there's something you like, you can say you like it, or you can start developing interest in like other things, you know. And so and that's her sister. Her sister finds out that he sold her off to the other country, and she also found out like how mean they've been to her, so she starts planning revenge to like take him out. And she knows she has to save the kingdom, but she's getting revenge on everyone else. Anyway, she ends up getting the first prince in Jutonia and be like, hey, I need you to like man up and stop being a weak little bitch and like actually go out and become crown prince again. Okay, you're still crown prince, act like it. And so he ends up falling in love with her, and so he works really hard, and they not betray him. They trick him and they get him sent to jail. But he's like really pissed off, so he breaks out of jail. He gets the ring that has the Demon King in it. Apparently the Demon King from like hundreds of years ago were in love with her incarnate. So her soul has bits of the first Saintess that sealed the Demon King. And that Demon King was in love with that first Saintess. So he's trying to like take her soul and put it into the doll he made. Anyway, she defeats the Demon King along with her new boyfriend. And there's like an exorcist from the church or whatever. They defeat the Demon King. And yeah, they save the kingdom and they kick this guy's ass. And so she goes back to Parnakota and she stays in Jutonia, but they get to visit. And yeah, it's really good. I really like anime where everyone gets their just desserts. God, I wanted to watch this one. I really genuinely did want to watch it. But I hated the animation. It was like really wonky. And one of my pet peeves that I get annoyed about is when characters get superpowers or some sort of responsibility and they just don't want that responsibility or power. And I was like, okay, either you're A, gonna be forced into accepting it, or B, you're gonna go through some sort of revelation that you should go through with this. You know, I don't know. I didn't like the animation that much. It was kind of really lacking. And I didn't like the MC. She's like, I just want to be an average girl in an average school. Nothing special. And then she's like, oh, I do hope I get a cool card like my other classmates. She gets the gorilla. They're like, we got the gorilla. And they're trying to recruit her into the Knights. And she's like, I don't want to be recruited. I just want to be a normal high school girl. It's like, that's not how that works in a magical kingdom. I don't know. I got annoyed. I didn't want to watch it. Like, all you had to do is heal. Get the fuck out. Wait, why are we suddenly dying? There's this weird trend of kicking your best unit, watching shit hit the fan. Lots of the stories in this year. Oh, I know. A lot of villainess stories are kicking in more. A lot of kicking out the best person in the team and they make a life for themselves is happening too. So I mean, not even this year though. It's just been the last couple years lately. I feel like it's increased over the year, but within the last couple years I've noticed that trend. Alright, Black Butler, Emerald Witch arc. I feel so bad because I literally forgot about this arc. My favorite arc is the one after this one, which is the Idol arc. But this one was really good. I was a little upset that they got 13 episodes. Only because episode 10, 11, and a little bit of 12. No, 9, 10, 11. Literally 10 minutes of the show was a recap of the previous episode. I swear to God, I even timed it. I included, so I added up together the opening and the closing animation, right? And then I added up the recap, and it literally took 10 to 12 minutes of recap and opening and closing, and you only had maybe like 8 to 10 minutes of actual show for like, I want to say episode 9, 10, and 11. I know for sure in 10 and 11, that's when I noticed it was in 10. So that really annoyed me. Was that, oh, I'm ready to watch the new episode, and I'm watching it, and it's just recaps. And then the opening song, and by the time I look at the timestamp, I'm already like 10 minutes and like 38 seconds in. I was like, what the frick? I still have the closing animation to do. Like, and I watch maybe like 7 minutes of actual new content, and then it's the closing animation, and then done. And I was like, what the fuck? So that did annoy me. I was really upset that they got greenlit into doing more episodes, and all they did was add recap. And I was like, you guys should have just got together. You guys could have come up with something. Add content, grab something, make an animation sequence longer. Like, I see no reason why you had to prolong it this long. So I don't know, that annoyed me. Aside from that, it was very good. I love my man Sebastian, and I like her. She was one of my favorites back then. She still is. I literally forgot Sullivan. Sullivan, I'm so sorry, sweet girl. I literally forgot about you. I'm so sorry. This one was hilarious. Okay, Shoshimin, how to become ordinary. This one was kind of unhinged. I don't want to explain the whole thing because it's a lot. All you have to know is that this show is about two psychopaths who try to be normal and fail miserably at being normal. And then they realize we should just accept ourselves as we are, and only us two people fully understand each other at this moment in time. So Yuki, Asanai-san, and Kobato. Okay. Kobato and Osanai-san, they're two psychopaths, essentially. Like, Kobato loves to play detective, and Osanai is just completely unhinged. They're both unhinged in their own way, but they're both psychopaths. So what happens in season 1 is they try to be normal, but what Osanai did is that she set up like this whole game plan to psychopathic in a what way? Let me explain. So how they met. This is how they met. Osanai was walking home from school, and what was it? She's walking home from school, and this car out of nowhere almost runs her over, and it had run over one of her classmates further up along the road. And so it nearly ran her over while it was trying to do a runaway. And she's kind of pissed off about that. She's like, this motherfucker tried to run me over. And so she starts investigating to find this person who owns the vehicle. And Kobato happens to be the classmate of the guy that got hit by the car. So he starts investigating the vehicle that ran over his friend. Well, they're not really friends, just a classmate, essentially. And so they end up growing really close together, and they're investigating who the hit and run vehicle was. You find out later it was the convenience store employee, and that's why they never found the car on camera, because the employee parked in the parking lot where the camera doesn't point, but whatever. So essentially what happened was they became really close friends, but they decide, you know what, that investigation thing was like kind of a lot. We should try to be normal. So in season 1, they're trying to be normal, and Osanai sets up like this cute little, let's go visit all the sweet shops in the city. She loves sweets. She absolutely loves sweets. And so she takes Kobato. They essentially go on a bunch of dates. Not like where you would consider them dates. So they go on a bunch of dates to all these sweet shops. And you find out at the end of season 1, the reason Osanai did that is because she pulled a stunt back in middle school, and this delinquent girl who got out of juvie was trying to kill her. Or she was trying to mess with her, okay? And so Osanai had set up the sweet shop date thing as like, can I explain something like a comedy? Is it missing? No, it's not a comedy. I mean, yes, it's kind of funny, but like it's not, definitely not a comedy. So she set up this whole sweet shop date thing. So when she got kidnapped by the delinquent girl and her cronies, Kobato figured out, because she had sent him a text, like a cryptic text, and he figured out where her location was. So he goes together with his friend from middle school. This guy hates Kobato too, because Kobato's like he's very Sherlock, but like when you don't want him to be. Like he will point out shit that you just don't want him to point out. Like he's very blunt too, and very analytical. He will figure you out in a matter of seconds. And so essentially, so they go save her. What you find out is the reason she like got so close to him is because she was gonna pull the stunt when that girl got out of juvie, and she wanted somebody to go save her, and she knew Kobato was smart enough to find her and figure out her location and essentially help her out. And so he was kind of hurt about that, and so they kind of broke it off, their friendship, and people thought they were dating, so they said, oh, you guys broke up? That's so sad. So at the end of season 1, Osanai gets asked out by the guy right here, Urino, some So they're second years now, I think. Or they third years? I can't remember if they're second or third years. I can't remember. I think they're third years actually now in season 2. So they're third years now. And Urino asked out Osanai. She said, yeah, it's fine. Might as well keep. She thought it'd be fun. Just keep her entertained. And then this girl, apparently she's like very gyaru, but also apparently she has a bunch of boyfriends, which you find out later. So she asked Kobato out. She's like, I always wanted to date you. Let's date. So they date. And during season 2, Urino, there's like this incident going on with somebody setting small fires around the city. And so he's investigating this and he publishes in the column because he's in the newspaper club and he wants to make a name for himself at the school. Leave a legacy, essentially. And so Osanai is trying to help him out, but eventually he starts suspecting that she's the arsonist, which she's not. You find out she's not. What really set her off, though, that you find out later, is he tried to kiss her, and she stops him. And she didn't like that. He didn't ask permission to kiss her, and that pissed her off. That pissed her off so fucking bad. So what happened... and Kobato's intrigued by the mysterious fires, because one of the things that gets set on fire is the van that kidnapped Osanai in season 1. Anyway, so he's investigating it. Urino's investigating. Osanai's investigating. Long story short, Kobato figures out the whole thing. His girlfriend ends up breaking up with him because she's like realizing like, hey, you don't give a shit about me like at all. Like even right now you're smiling at me, but it's not a genuine smile. And he has this creepy smile where he doesn't give a shit. He's very entertained by people just being themselves sometimes. He's like, oh, okay. Like, she breaks up with him. He's like, okay. She's like, you're an asshole. Okay. Like, he just smiles. He just smiles through it. Doesn't even respond to her. He just does not care. The only person he ever cared about was Osanai. And his friend. The newspaper president guy. That guy's a straight shooter. He's very blunt. I think he punched him too. I can't remember. Anyways, so he's trying to figure out who the arsonist is. You find out it was his friend in class who's just really stressed out about cram school and just makes little fires every now and then. But he's just messing with him. And so essentially at the end of season 2, like near the end, Osanai confronts Urino and she's like, oh yeah, all this shit happened and you suspected me, but honestly I was trying to make you think that so you can like be deterred, and I'm just messing with you at this point. And she said, you know, I kept quiet because I didn't want you to feel bad, but no, you got me angry and I don't like you anymore, so let me just roast you. So she basically told him off, and at the end of her telling him off, she said, the reason I didn't want to say this is because I thought you'd be sad about figuring out how completely average and ordinary you are. You're nothing special. And he's just in a state of shock. And so he leaves, he like limps away all sad, and Kobato shows up and they start laughing. He's like, oh yeah, I listened to the whole thing, that was hilarious. And these two walk circles around people. So she essentially schemed to like make him mess up so that when he thought he was at an ultimate high of being like a cool detective dude, she basically wrecked him down and beat the crap out of his ego. Like, she was pissed. She was so angry. Her form of anger is revenge to the max, I assure you. Oh my god, she will drag you through the mud and back and make sure your reputation and your life is irreversible. That's how unhinged she is. So at the end, after they find out this is out, they decide to date each other because she realizes, yeah, there's no other like smart individual who understands what I'm saying. Until I leave the city, I guess you're all I can do right now. You're the best I can do. So they date and they're walking home and they get hit by a car. Well, he pushes her out of the way and he gets hit by a car. Like, really bad hit. He's in the hospital for like a month or 2. He has to go through surgery, get some steel plates and stuff. So he gets hit and you end up finding out how they met with that guy getting hit by a car. They had investigated together, and apparently there was more to the story. So the guy that got hit by a car was walking home with somebody. It was a girl, and they were trying to figure out who the girl was. And so they did figure out who the girl was, sorta. Yes and no. They kind of didn't. That was a really bad idea. So the guy that got hit by a car previously, he didn't want anyone to know he was with that girl. You found out later that was his sister, and his parents were going through a really bad divorce, and he wasn't allowed to talk to his sister. So they were secretly meeting, trying to come up with a way to get their parents back together. And so if they found out that the two kids were hanging out together, the parents would get pissed. So that was why the guy said, hey, nobody was with me. I got hit. I was by myself. It's all good. Anyways, that made the guy like really, really depressed. He thinks Kobato was just like trying to solve the Hi, Lost Nemesis. Welcome. He thought Kobato was just trying to like be entertained by him getting hit and run, but Kobato was actually genuinely just trying to figure out who hit the guy, because whoever hit him has to pay for insurance for the hospital bills and all that. So that was his main goal. Yes, he was entertained at the mystery, but his main goal was to find out who it was to help with the bills. Anyways, this whole divorce ordeal and him getting hit by a car and all that, that made the guy really depressed that he tried to unalive himself at some point. It was a failed attempt, but near the end of season 2, when Kobato wakes up from the car accident after he got hit, he's kind of concerned because he's like, oh my god, did the guy really unalive himself? Was it my fault that he unalived himself? So he was genuinely concerned, and he just didn't know if he was alive or not. So while this is happening like the last 2-3 episodes. While this is happening, it's going back and forth between the first incident and the current incident, and so you're getting hints and tidbits about what's going on around Kobato at the hospital. So at the end, and then Osanai is also doing an independent investigation to see who ran him over, because she said she was going to beat the crap out of them. She's like, oh, I need to get revenge. They ran over my friend, obviously. So would you say the characters were able to do how it become? No, absolutely not. They were the complete opposite. Because everyone sounds like a lost cause. Yeah, no, definitely. So what you end up finding out is the nurse, that was his nurse at the hospital, was actually the sister of the guy that had gotten hit by the car previously. And so she was super upset. She saw who Kobato was. You also find out she was the one that ran him over, and she like threw her car in a ditch, like in the water, so they wouldn't figure out it was her. But yeah, she ran him over, got him in the hospital, and then she was gonna unalive him in the hospital, but she was unsure, so she just kept drugging him with like sleep medication. And so one time when Osanai, she kept leaving notes, because every time she visited him, he was asleep. She said, hey, you've been asleep a lot. And so he decided to put the water that the nurse was drugging with into the plants. And then he woke up and he's like, oh yeah, I'm awake now. So he's like, how'd you know I was being drugged? She says, oh, I didn't know you're being drugged, but I knew she was suspicious because I put So Osanai left him a box of chocolates with a note in it. And she also left a wolf plushie, because she's considered like a wolf. He's considered a fox, she's considered a wolf from the opening OP. Anyways, so yeah, so she visits him, and he doesn't take this sleeping medicine. And he said, how'd you know the nurse was like suspicious? She said, oh, well, at first I put what was it? She put something, I forgot. She left something, and she figured that was kind of weird. So then she put a bug, like a listening device, in the box of chocolates that she left him, so she could listen to the to what was going on throughout the day, and she would listen to it whenever she go visit him. But yeah, she bugged the box of chocolates. He's like, oh, I thought you bugged the wolf. She's like, what? Like, yeah, I thought you bugged the wolf. I didn't know you bugged the chocolates. She's like, wow, to think you would expect me to do that. Which I definitely did do that, but I can't believe you expected me to do that. Anyways, that got her mad later. I'll explain that in a bit. So, at the end, the nurse walks in. She has a hammer, and Osanai has Kobato in the wheelchair, and they start to like run through the hospital, and they end up on the roof. And what happens is Osanai found the guy that had previously got ran over, who Kobato thought unalived himself, but it was a failed attempt. So he shows up, he's like, sis, like, what are you doing? Why are you trying to kill the guy? And she's like, oh my god, why are you here? I was trying to get rid of him because he ruined our lives. He's like, sis, that would not have helped. Like, mom and dad were separate. They were not gonna get back together. Also, you cannot just be murdering high school kids for no reason. So she got arrested. They got saved. And while they're back in the hospital, because Kobato still needs to heal, Osanai's like, oh, hey, I think I'm gonna go to school in Kyoto. And he's like, oh, okay, let me know if you pass and I'll go to the same university as you. Like, she said she's going to Kyoto University. She said, you know, you should apply there too. So he's like, oh, okay, I'll apply. But let me know if you get in. She's like, nah, I'm just going to wait until the semester starts and you can find out later because I'm still mad at you for suspecting that I would bug the wolf plushie. And he's like, oh, okay. And yeah, that's how it ends. I had so much fun watching it though. I felt like a real detective. It's like, yeah. Like, it gives you hints and stuff, so you're not completely in the dark on figuring things out, but it gives you hints. Anyways, yeah, that was How to Become Ordinary. Let's see what else I watch. Oh, this one ended. It was good, that's all I'm gonna say. It was amazing. She finally finds out he's the crown prince. And yeah, that's it. Their love story continues to unfold. Oh, and then she works as an apothecary in the red light district. Not like not in the, but I mean she doesn't work in the rear palace anymore. They'll probably bring her in next season. I don't know. We'll see. It just sounds like batshit insane. Yeah, I told you the show's about two psychopaths. Like, they're absolutely psychotic. Like, they will get revenge on you, no questions asked. Anyways, so we're not gonna vote anymore because I kind of already finished. My Wi-Fi lasted long enough for me to finish this, stream. Anyways, yeah, that was last season's anime. Yay! So we will get back to this topic again next season. Yay! You delete that one. On the one. He finds out he's the crown prince. That's it. That's the show. There was so much that happened, and my throat's already like really wrecked right now. So I can't. I have no energy nor vocals right now to explain Apothecary Diary. I would need to do like a full anime review for Apothecary Diaries just to explain the entirety of it. Alright. Alright. Oops. Sorry, redesign Tonya. You gotta go away real quick. Whatchamacallit. Okay, so the topic I was gonna bring up, it's kind of sad, but I just want to say how grateful I am for living in the city that I live in. Now, you're probably thinking, Tonya, where is this coming from? And then, Ty had mentioned the weather too. I am very fortunate. I live in, like, a desert. I really am genuinely fortunate. I'm fortunate overall, but mainly because I do live in a desert. So if you don't know what's been happening lately, recently there have been some major floods in Texas. I am nowhere near there. I am nowhere near that part of Texas. Like I said, I live in a desert, so there's barely any water here, much less any flooding. Our river is mainly empty majority. Oh, is it? Yeah, it's about Texas flood. Our river is, like, the one I'm near is, like, pretty much empty all year around, except maybe, like, a handful of weeks. But yeah, I had, obviously, because I live in Texas, I think I'd been getting more news on it. I mean, I know it's, like, major national news, but I've been hearing more about it because I do live in Texas. And so I'm very fortunate that I am in a city where we don't have hurricanes, we don't have flooding, we don't have earthquakes. Yeah, all we have is just the occasional dust storm, and that's pretty much it. There's, like, no volcanic activity, there's no, like, snow here, we don't have much water. So I was really thinking about it the other day. I said, oh my god, like, I was crying a lot when I was looking at the news stuff, because it was very sudden. and lots of people lost a lot of loved ones. Sounds boring. Ay. Oh yeah, no. I was telling my dad, I said, thank God we live in our city. He's like, are you glad we live in a boring city where nothing happens? My condolences, but glad you're okay. I'll thank you. Yeah, I asked my dad, I was like, oh my gosh, grandma okay? Because my grandmother lives in San Antonio. And so I was like, is she okay? And I was like, yeah, she's fine. I was like, okay. She lives on high ground too, so I mean, it's fine. But I was really thinking about it. I said, yeah, thank God we have nothing going on in my city. Because I mean, that's insane. You know, those floodwaters, it literally went up 26 feet within like 30 to 45 minutes. So at that point, and then also the alarms didn't go out till like really late at night. I think the urgency one went out like 4 in the morning, 3 or 4 in the morning. Everyone was asleep. And then the worst part, it just kept getting worse as I kept reading. The worst part, it was just 4th of July morning. Lots of people were camping that day, you know, so it was really just bad time, bad location, you know, and it's just, yeah, it was, I already cried all I could cry, but, the only reason I bring it up just because, like, it's, you know, Texas, my state, and just, I personally, I'm grateful that I'm not in an area where I deal with any of that situation. And, you know, it's just people, you know, the people weren't fortunate. Like, the more I read is that so many people lost their families. Like, they either lost an entire family, some people were sole survivors. The one that I had seen, so the first thing I saw about this when this happened was about Camp Mystic. If you don't know what happened at Camp Mystic, the area that got hit first was the cabins at the bottom of the hill, which housed the 8 to 13-year-olds. And the older kids were up on the higher hill. So obviously, and the cabins were right next to the river. So you can imagine how fast the water came in. And unfortunately, I'm pretty sure most of them didn't make it. And lots of other people too. And that's the thing that I believe I don't know if it was the mayor of the city of Kerrville, or I can't remember, that he said the main issue they had was that because it was 4th of July, lots of people were camping, so they genuinely don't know how many people were outside by the river. They don't have a full account of who was out there. And so that's why the number is slowly going up, is because I genuinely do believe it was 4th of July morning, and so lots of people were camping. Lots of people were camping, and the camping grounds flooded very quickly. And so, again, I'm sorry for bringing up this really heavy subject. I'm only bringing it up just because, like, it was very heart-wrenching for me, and I just want to say that I'm personally okay, and I never want you to worry about any natural disaster. For me personally, if anything happens, it's either gonna be medical or human nature, but anything natural disaster, I'm always gonna be okay. So please don't give me any of your worries. I want you all to worry about yourself, and if anything should happen, give your concerns and your hearts out to people that are going through all that, you know? I mean, honestly, if I was a bigger VTuber, I'd probably be doing a giant charity stream, and you know, people lost a lot of family that I couldn't imagine being a sole survivor and my family's gone. You know, like, it hurt. I don't even know if I can go on, you know, like, I love my family so much. And so just the fact that people lost loved ones. So did it happen overnight? No, it happened literally. So what happened was they got flash flood warnings at like late at night. I mean, they had flash flood warnings prior, and they're saying be careful, you know. You know, you mean, well, you know, it's one thing when you know something's coming. It's another thing when it just happens, and in a matter of minutes, your family's gone. The people you love are gone. You know, it was really sudden. It's kind of like earthquakes too, but in this case, it's just, I've seen so much footage of like people's houses and so like I've seen flooding, right? I've seen major flooding. You know, it's just for this one, it was just really sudden. You know, so they got an emergency alert, like, hey, flash flooding. Okay. And then near the middle of the night, I want to say it was closer to like 3 or 4 in the morning, then they got the urgent, hey, please evacuate, urgent flash flooding. But this was in the middle of the night. Okay, so everyone's asleep. Most people were asleep. I don't think people started evacuating until like within probably like minutes within it started. So what happened was it rained. I think they got so much rain it overflowed the river, and the river climbed 26 feet within 45 minutes. 45 minutes sounds like a very long time, but when it gets that high, you have to get as far away and as high as possible, you know. So it literally started climbing early in the morning, and I mean, people were like, okay, no, like, we're used to, like, this is an area that's kind of used to flooding. They said, they're like, oh yeah, we're used to rain. But the fact that the river started overflowing within like 20-30 minutes, it was literally coming up several feet. Like, you had to book it. You didn't even have time to get your stuff. Lots of people literally woke up and there's water in their house. Like, they already woke up and there was already like a knee deep of water. And so what a lot of people did, it was extremely, extremely fast to get up to 26 feet. That's like me filling up a swimming pool in like 20 minutes. Like, it's just, so what happened was the water started climbing, and it essentially washed away a lot of people because the current was very fast. So what you essentially had to do in that situation, what a lot of people did, is they exited their houses, because a lot of people's houses got picked up and thrown out the river, and lots of people were in campgrounds, so they got literally pushed out. They were at the river level and they got pushed out, and lots of people had to get evacuated. And unfortunately, because it was 4th of July season, so many people were out there, and people lost families. They lost their kids. People lost full families, like whole families disappeared. There was one story I read, young girl, she was at camp, she was 8, and her family was gonna pick her up from camp the next day for 4th of July. And it was her whole family too, it wasn't like, so it was her mother, father, her little brother, her grandfather, and her grandmother. They didn't make it. There was another person, she was stranded in a tree for hours. They still haven't found her family. You know, and people trying to break out their RVs too. Another gentleman passed away. He tried breaking the window of the RV to get his family out, and unfortunately it cut his arm. And so it's just, you know, it was just very sudden. And so I'm great. I guess it really hit me in the face when I was like reading up on all this and watching all the news and seeing everybody's like stories, and that, you know, I'm extremely, extremely fortunate that I am in a good part of the geographical world that I'm not facing any of this. So in the future, like, even when I say, oh, there's a minor earthquake, we get, it's like slight shaking, very slight shaking for like a minute or 30 seconds max, and that's it. And even with the rain, it dries up very quickly. So even if I say it, just know I am fine. But if anything should happen to other people, please give them your hearts and concerns. But for me personally, I'm okay. I can tell you right now, I'm in a perfect spot where nothing happens. So if it's natural disaster, I'm totally fine. Now, if anything else should happen, whether it's human nature or medical, I mean, I'll let y'all know, but I mean, we're pretty good. But yeah, I just wanted to bring attention to that. And just kind of, I don't want to like say bring awareness. I just kind of wanted to bring attention to that something major happened in my state. And I know Texas has a really bad rap sometimes, but this could have happened in any other state, and it was just, I think overall, it doesn't even matter if it happened in Texas. I think just overall how devastating. And they said, yeah, this kind of flooding or this kind of water level, they haven't gone this bad since like 100 years ago, or like they said once in 100 years this happens, you know. Thank you for telling. I didn't know the severity and the details. Yeah. And I know other major disasters have happened, and I'm sorry that I don't bring them up. The reason I brought this one up just because because it happened in Texas, I'm seeing more of it, I guess because of Google AI, and it shows you stuff in your area or whatever. So it's been brought more to my attention because it did happen in Texas. And so, yeah, I just kind of wanted to bring it up just to say, hey, this is going on right now, and just kind of giving an awareness, and that I'm totally fine where I'm at. So if anything should happen in the future for others, let's give them our hearts, let's give them our concerns and our sympathies, you know. But for me personally, I am okay. So I just want to let everybody know that if I say, oh, it's raining or dust storm, or you know, if it's like a minor earthquake, I am totally fine. It's super minor. So I'm not in any harm's way for natural disasters. And yeah, I just wanted to bring that up just because you genuinely don't know what's gonna happen. Whether it's gonna be human nature, natural nature itself, or you know, medical. You know, anything can happen. And so I hope you guys are safe. I hope you are in areas and in situations where you can be safe and that you're totally fine. Because I mean, if anything happens to y'all, I can tell you for sure your loved ones are gonna miss you, and I'm gonna miss you. I'm genuinely gonna miss you. I'm gonna cry for you. I'm gonna be really upset. So I need you guys to be okay too, okay? And I hope you and your loved ones are okay too. Because man, I can't imagine. That's my fear too. I think I have the underlying fear. That's why I always go out with my family. Whenever they go out somewhere, I always want to go with them. Because if anything should happen, I want to go with them. You know. But yeah, it's just that's just a fear I have personally. But yeah, I thought that was really devastating. I was like, man. You know, I get sad, you know, I'm like, oh man, I had a bad day, but you know, and I'm not comparing people suffering or anything, I'm just saying that for me personally, I'm grateful that I'm okay, and when things like this happen, I feel so bad. It's like, man, here I am okay, and this person's going through the worst day of their life. You know, their life got turned upside down, you know. And so yeah, I just kind of want, I mean, take care of yourselves well though. You guys are your backaches and heartburn and stuff. I'm fine. Yeah, that, like, my backaches is just me with bad posture. I think it's just bad posturing. So that's a me error. That's a personal error that I need to fix with like a back thing or whatever. My heartburn's normal. I have Tums. They've been less lately, I guess because I've been eating less food. I've been eating, like, drinking those protein drinks, you know? So that helps. I don't get heartburn with those. But I'm okay. You do the same advice from us to you. Take care of yourself. Thank you. Let me give you guys huggies. I love you. But yeah, I guess overall the message is take care of yourself, take care of those you love and those who love you, and just, you know, move forward. Move forward. Sometimes that's all you can do when something devastating happens, is you have to move forward and kind of figure out how you make your life work continuing on, you know. And yeah, and just be kind too. Just be very kind. I've been seeing so much hate thrown around during this situation too. And I know people need to lay blame with other people. We need to blame something, someone. And I understand. I think that's human nature, to blame for situations that happen. You know, you need your anger somewhere. You need your sadness somewhere, you know. And so just be kind. All I ask, just be kind, understanding, agree to disagree. That's my motto. I should get a shirt or something that says agree to disagree. If anyhow, I'll be sure to write at least a little something for my cousins to inform y'all. Oh my god, Fei Long, don't say that. I hope you live a long and fruitful life. Fei Long, you gotta stay here as mod. I forbid you from leaving. You're trapped here now. All of you are trapped here. All my Valentines and anyone who just happens to stop by. Even if you don't know who I am, even if you don't watch my streams, you're all trapped here now. You have to stay alive and live healthy, and you all have to stay here. Stay safe. Stay safe. Yeah, I remember hearing all of that even during the LA fires and the Hawaii volcanoes. That was devastating. I think just be kind, guys. Just be kind. You know, you don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know what someone's going through. You don't know what they're gonna go through. You don't know what path they're walking. You can get hit by a bike and then the other person gets hit by a semi. You know, you just don't know. Just be kind if you can. Or if something happens, they'll be haunting one of you. Don't know who. Depends on the dice. Hack into the computer system. We're like, oh, I know where she's at. Hack into it as a ghost. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring the mood down. I know for sure I did want to bring this up. Oh, you guys are so cute. Well, Bubba, if you do have to haunt me, please at least be good. Don't scare me. I get scared easily. You gotta be my ghost guard. If someone tries to break in my house. I have a cat. I mean, Lena's great, but like sometimes she'll be like, I'll get him later. Okay, so let me get the... Okay, so let me get the raid link. I need to go eat dinner and drink water. I'm very, very thirsty. I'm so thirsty. My throat hurts too. Luckily, I don't have to. So tomorrow I'm having dinner with my grandmother. She's visiting. Yay! Thank goodness I don't have to talk to anybody at work because my throat is horrible. I will use my Wednesday agility to summon a flying roach. No! Don't do that! No! Oh my god! No! Maybe it's gonna be my exposure therapy. It's Bubba summoning roaches. Ariru! Ariru! I'm glad we're all in relatively good health. Oh yeah, no, I think we're all in fairly good health. So I think we're good. Thank goodness. Is she still streaming or not anymore? Cooking. Oh, what's that sound? Why is there bubbling in my ear? Oh, she's still going. Okay. By the way, I don't like this new rounded YouTube layout. It's scaring me. I don't like it. I like the sharp corners and everything being like super sharp. I'm not liking the corners. I'm not liking the roundness. It's scaring me. Alright, let me get the stream. How do you spell her name again? Ariru. Okay. Rating Ariru. Say hello vegan Valentine. All right. Okay, and then let me making carrot hamburger. Carrot hamburger. How do you make that? I can't even cook real hamburgers. I burn most of mine. Most of my food is not edible. I just want you to know that. Alright, so customization. Redirect. Cooking, making carrot. Ah, here it is. Boop. Awesome. Alright, we're gonna be rating Ariru. I will see y'all next week. Hopefully things will calm down. Nothing unexpected happens. I'm so sorry. I literally forgot my grandmother's coming tomorrow. So we will be having dinner with her, and we usually don't get home till like later. I'll be very tired by then. So yeah, very sorry about that. But yeah, thank you everybody for joining me. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, and or evening, whichever part of the world you're in. Thank you for all the anime fun and topics and whatnot. The merm already beating you as a housewife there, Antonia. I mean, mermaids are really great at they're fast learners. There's only so much the booba can carry you. I know. I'll figure it out. I'll figure out how to cook one day. Oh my gosh, Fei Long, I forgot. I was gonna answer your question. Okay. Fei Long, are you still there? Snap, snap. Fei Long. Is La Dog there too? La Dog was helping me explain it. Okay, so you asked me what Diabolic Lovers was. Essentially what Diabolic Lovers was, from the anime, I heard the game is better. So, from my understanding of the anime, this girl gets sent to live with the group of vampire brothers who are really mean to her, and they just like randomly suck her blood, and they just hate her. They just don't like her. They're just like, oh, you useless person, and they won't let her leave. And so at the end, one of the moms of the vampire brothers, so these brothers, they're like, they don't all have the same mom, they have the same dad, who's like the first vampire. And what this guy's trying to do, he's trying to get together with the female vampire so she can have like sons, and hopefully the sons can have kids that can ultimately kill him one day. Oh, from like last week? Yeah. So that's his major plan. He's trying to like birth the ultimate vampire to unalive him. That's his main plan. So I don't know why this girl is involved in the experiment. Her nickname is Eve, but that's not her name. I forgot her name. Yuki, I think is her name. So yeah, that's why she's there. So the mom of one of the brothers, no, 3 of the brothers, she's kind of unhinged. She was a ghost. She got unalived, and then she tries to come back inside the girl's body, and then the girl has to unalive herself, and the brothers revive her, and she's a vampire. But then in season 2, she's not a vampire. And then season 2, apparently the father of the brothers, he turned some humans into vampires, so they're Dampiers. And so he's trying to have them either hook up with the girl to birth the ultimate vampire. And so they kidnap her in season 2. And it's really funny how they kidnap her. They make the car go flying, and then they kidnap her from the car. And then the car explodes, but then the brothers got out. Oh, and the werewolves are after them too. Anyway, so she's living with the Dampier group of guys, and they're like slightly nicer to her, slightly. But they're also all very traumatized. Everyone is absolutely traumatized. Anyways, so then the brothers... the original brothers kidnap her back, and then the werewolves try killing everybody, and then that's the end of season 2. Yeah, that's it. And so apparently the game explains it better, but the anime did no explanation whatsoever. And she's like, she doesn't talk at all. She's just like, oh my gosh, so and so, like she doesn't talk a lot. And there was at one point in season 1 where she was given the chance to run away. One of the brothers gives her a knife. He's like, here, you can attack us with this. This hurts our immortal bodies. So you should run away now. Everyone's asleep. She's like, no, I'm gonna stay. And I'm like, you dumbass. So that's about Lovers. And then Brothers Conflict is hopefully La Dog will see this and hopefully explain this correctly. So Brothers Conflict is this girl's father remarries, and apparently the lady he remarries, she has like 13 sons who live in like a giant apartment complex all to themselves, because apparently she's rich. And so this girl has to go live with her 13 stepbrothers who all fall in love with her. And one of them was previously in love with her at school because they're classmates. And he was upset when he found out that was his stepsister. But yeah, they all fall in love with her. And they're all really horrible. I mean, they're not like super mean. Like the one that liked her previously was a tsundere. One of them's an idol and everyone absolutely hates him. This is just a genuine consensus. And then the twins are kind of weird. And then the sports guy is kind of dumb. And then there's like a lawyer. And then there's a pediatrician. And then later on in Brothers Conflict 2, apparently like the 8-year-old kid gets older and he has a crush on her when he's in high school. And just, yeah, it's a really bad show. It took me so freaking long to watch it. Like it took me 5 years to try and like work my way up to like watching an episode at a time because it was just so absolutely cringeworthy that I was just like absolutely horrified. And then you find out later she's not even the guy's biological daughter. She's like adopted or something. And I was like, what the fudge? Is that the show where she's done fam Smoking Hot Brothers and they all want her? Yeah, that one. It's really hard to watch. I struggled watching it. Harem and reverse harem anime are like fine line of like being okay and being absolute trash. And it's just, and sometimes it's just a really bad adaptation. I think it's really hard to adapt visual novels and games that have multiple routes is because like you kind of got to compile it to one main story and either pick a one guy or girl or B do the harem route. And yeah, it's hard to adapt games with multiple routes. You either have to try and squeeze everything in, or you do what Fate Stay Night did, where they did Fate Stay Night one route, and then they did Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Work route, and then they did like Fate Stay Night another route. So they separate it. Some shows don't like it. Mine do well as ever the do is Smoking Hot Sisters. Which one? Yes. You're like every other anime ever. But yeah. Okay, yeah, sorry, I was thinking about that the entire week, Fei Long. I was like, ooh, I gotta explain Diabolic Lovers and Brothers Conflict. I had a more heated discussion every time I would explain it way back, but now I'm super chill about it. I'm like, okay. Again, when I read the Diabolic Lovers wiki, the story actually sounded pretty good. It's just it was really badly adapted. It was just really horrifically adapted. Don't even get me started on Amnesia. Oh my god. For Amnesia, they did all the bad routes. Like, it was just literally all the bad routes. Literally all the bad routes. She gets put in a dog cage with stuffed animals. She gets drowned. She gets thrown off of a building. Like, it's just, it's really bad. Anyways. I haven't found any good reverse harem. I mean, I guess Fruits Basket kind of counted as a reverse harem at one point, but then it ended up being like, and I think I'm gonna make a video on this where does everyone find happiness? And the answer to that is I think yes. I think literally almost everybody in Fruits Basket finds a love interest. I was thinking about that when I was brushing my teeth the other day and curling my hair. I was like, huh, I think they do. I think everyone does find a love interest. I'm pretty genuinely sure they do. So, yeah, okay, we're gonna go raid Ariru. Yes, okay. Alright, sounds like a great show, yes. Alright, was you know the Donna reverse harem? Yes and no. Yes, she was surrounded by a bunch of guys, but no, she ended up being genuinely, like, she has feelings for one main guy, which is Hawk. Is that his name? So the thing with Yona the Dawn is she was in love with her cousin, but then the cousin wanted to take over the kingdom because it was in turmoil because her father wasn't doing a good job. So he unalives her father in front of her and she's really devastated. He's like, no, I'll marry you, let's get together. And she's like, no, you unalived my father, screw you. So she leaves. She essentially goes on her own hero's journey of like putting together the dragons, and they help her like kind of figure out all the problems that's happening within her kingdom. And they essentially become like a vigilante group who like helps solve problems in her kingdom. And I love Yona's character development. I hate MCs that don't improve themselves when they know they need to improve. Like they're in a situation where they know they need to improve either mentally or physically, and I absolutely hate MCs that just complain and there's no character development or no improvement whatsoever. So I really love that Yona took it upon herself to actually, like, you know, improve her character overall. I mean, I think the main thing was she learned how to use a bow, and that was like really the striking point for me in the show, is when she unalived the human trafficking guy. Is that she herself did that. She didn't send anybody else, so she herself hit the bullseye. Okay. Oh my god, you aired in Tales before. I remember adding that to my plan to watch list when it was airing. It's the manga's still ongoing. That's a show that I really wish continued that the anime, because I think it would have been really good. Unlike some trash. Rent a Girlfriend. But yeah. Man, that one was good. It's still ongoing. I don't think I'm actually gonna sit down to read all of Yona the Dawn until it is done. I want it done, so I don't have to keep thinking about it. But no, I don't think it's a reverse harem. I think at one point she's like surrounded by guys that genuinely do like her. But ultimately she's in love with Hawk, and Hawk is ultimately in love with her. And I think the other group is just kind of there as supportive friends and companions, you know. What? Why are you guys laughing? What'd I say? What'd I say? I said something, didn't I? What'd I say? Oh, is it because I said bullseye? I can't really say it on, like, stream, I don't think. So I have to say unalive a lot, because you're not supposed to say certain words. Those are no-nos, apparently. Oh, okay, sorry. Rena Grover has reached the legendary status in Manga Hall of Fame for all the absolute worst reasons no one should ever want except wait, no, we had to pretend that Rena was good, otherwise we'll get the stream. Oh yeah, Rent a Girlfriend's great. Amazing. Anyways. Oh, it's I don't know, man. Anime is weird. Any entertainment media is strange, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. Alright, let's go raid Ariru. Surely it could be worse than Charlotte Golden Time. Okay, I have all of Golden Time because I did find it at a thrift store for like $2, so I have all of Golden Time, and I did want to watch it at some point. I don't even know if I want to, though. Now I'm intrigued, oh my god. Alright, well, we're gonna go raid Ariru, and I'm gonna go eat food. Alright, bye everybody. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. I will see y'all next week. Bye, my bounties. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye. I don't know what we're doing next week. I'll figure it out. Bye, everybody.